Y'all me the money, I go and retrieve it. I call niggas Jose, cause anything a Jose, these niggas go and believe it. Tweaking, get y'all mans in them. Niggas be acting like fans and then let a bitch go and shenan. Not realizing that she gon' shenan again. I'm sticking to code. Me, I got bitches that mac on bitches. They get me the hoes. All of my bitches be pimping. Even my exorcism, Emily Rose. Damn it, I'm acting a fool again. Smooth and trim. Invite a bitch over to watch Hulu. And if she don't fuck, then I'm treating this hoe like a hooligan. Cause I'm not a regular nigga. I fuck on no bitch and she say my nigga extracurricular activities. I've been back into these blue Benjamin thingies and stacking my Skrilla. They probably told you not to fuck with the kid, cause that would be pedophilia. I'm recalling all of the bills that I stacked. I remember them bitches for memorabilia. I ain't got no ceilings, my bitches vanilla. A nigga been chilling so hot that I sizzle. I'm really a skillet. Bitch, I'm the one and I'm still not the one. Shit, I'm really a riddle. Got a young nigga on the way like a stocking cap with more hits than a boxing match. Bitch, I strike like a boxing matches. Niggas see me, you know they can't touch me. I'm holographic. They dread it like roster fashion dog shit. I'm a cocker spaniel, Dwayne Johnson, rocker bastard. My nigga said he ain't practicing say sex when he tell you he'll cock a magnum. Tell him hoes I'm dead fresh. I don't wear clothes no more. I'ma walk around rocking caskets. I say fuck the world when I bust. I'm a combinations. They gon' think I'm a locker, damn it. And can't been rowdy. Yeah. Nigga can't been rowdy. Yeah.
Look, seem like the more that I teach him, the dumber I get. I'ma stop trying to help a nigga. I done took too many losses when I don't went right. I think I'ma go left a little. I'm about to be thunder kicking, teching niggas. Gotta flush them out. We ain't protecting niggas. Chill alone, wanna have to check a nigga. Really reckon shit is how I reckon with them. Y'all gotta stop pillow talking with these bitches when you know a bitch to tell anybody. Knowing if you get these bitches a secret, they gon' tell their people and grin about it. Bitches pretend to be friend you and get in your business and go tell a friend about it. Knowing if you send that hoe to the store with a 20, she gon' get a 10 about it. I need a bitch to gon' pick up a nigga, eat dick up a little. I like my bitch pick up a little. I really work in sanitation, these niggas is trash. I gotta come pick up the little. I really think that I'm that nigga and look at my nose, no lies, sit up a little. Baby, I been getting bitches and niggas will rockin' the fro with the pick in the middle. You better check the credentials, I think it's essentials. I'm killing these niggas sequential. Baby, this shit can get deep when I talk with my mouth, and I'm talking like deeper than denture. Pull it out, I'm never tucking it. Make the shot, it ain't no brick on my bucket list. Fuck it, they skinny, small, tall, chubby. I'm not the nigga niggas wanna be fucking with.
La Roche-Posay just launched 3 new flexible.
Welcome to the Podnas with Phace, Pat, and Tiz.
Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the fucking boss.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Podnas show with 3 friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, and having conversations weekly that you can join in on. As always, I'm 1/3 of the podcast, your boy Tiz, and I'm along with.
In a world filled of despair and greed and destruction, one man alone can save us all and bring peace to the land. And that nigga ain't me. It's the Padawan here. It's the other third of the Podnas. And soon we'll be along with Phace.
Yeah, Phace on the way. He'll be joining us as well in a few minutes. He's on better duty. So shout out to that, man. How your week been, my boy?
Long pause. Been a very long week. Pause.
It was a week that was trying for sure, but we here another week, another day, another dog. Hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Please make sure y'all hit the likes as y'all come into the building. You can see the ways to support the channel at the bottom. Make sure y'all share and subscribe if you're new. Join the Pod Squad today. Otherwise, go ahead.
I'd like to give a happy birthday shout out to both of my fathers, my stepdad and real dad. Somehow they both have the same fucking birthday.
That's fine. You can't never forget it.
Yeah. But I have like Father's Day syndrome each year.
Hey man, it's a blessing to have two daddies. There's a lot of people out there wishing they had one. So
that is true. That is true. Yeah. Needless to say, my mom has a type. Evidently.
Hey, it worked. You got here out of it, so you know, couldn't have been that bad.
I'm still to this day trying to figure out how I exist because I cannot figure out how he pulled. Never mind.
How your dad pulled your mom?
Yeah. I don't know how. I think the planets aligned at the right time.
Which dad you talking about?
My real one.
Oh. I mean, you gotta remember, man, back in the 70s and 80s, man, niggas was niggas was flying a different way.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? We always see the life them beat them down. We see the version of our parents that our kids would see of us now. They don't see us when when we was in our prime, in our heyday. So you know, she probably saw him at his prime. You know, he put a little ism on her, had her with her legs open. You know, in the middle of the dance floor like you used to do, and you know, they think you know you here.
I don't like to think of it like that. I like to think of mine as a cosmic occurrence because I don't even think about my mom like that. So yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, man, a realism that'll help your life, man. All men out there in the world. It's a PSA from Tiz. The moment you realize that somebody who dicked your mama down for you to get here is the moment you have peace. You got to come to terms with that at some point.
Yeah.
Your mama was your mama before she had you.
Yeah. That's her business.
And I know how my baby was born, so I know what my daddy was doing. And when I say my dad is twin outside of the way I act, but as far as like looks and all of that, like I'm pretty much his twin. I'm just taller. So yeah, I know what I was doing. So I know what my dad was doing back in the day, and I seen pictures of that nigga back in the day. That nigga was a smooth little nigga. The alcohol and shit fucked him up later in life, but in his 20s, my boy was out there. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy. You heard me? Nigga looked like me with a pimp hat on. I was
That's
like,
what.
I ain't mad at you, player. Go ahead
That's
now. Nigga had his taco meat out and shit. Oh, oh yeah, I know my daddy was slanging it back in the day. I already know. And he was in the military. You know how them niggas back, man. You already know what them niggas was doing back
Yeah,
then.
the military ain't nothing but where I'm from.
Hey, look, man,
Where I'm from is a military town. Period.
I love
And
my mother to death,
until I got older.
even her purity. But I do realize that at some point, my daddy had to, you know, bless that in order for me to get here. So I had to come to terms with it and just realize my mama had a life before me. I can't
I
let
mean,
that.
I'll come to terms with it, but you know, it's her business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's her business.
Whenever I think about me as a younger, I just imagine my dad doing that, but to disco music, and it it makes everything make sense. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Just disco music is crazy. That's
You
funny.
you was a dick later in life, but I can see how you might have pulled something. I get it. All right, I got you, player. But yeah, man. While we wait on Face, man, I had a couple of top threes, man. I had a bunch of different options, so I figured we'd just throw one of them out there before we get into our main topic of the night. I let Face get here for that. But the segment that has been shutting down podcasts all over the nation, Tiz is top three. So yeah, man. Tiz is top three for this week, man. The first one to start off with. We got another one for later. You know, it's a little more serious. But the first one, man, just to get the conversation rolling, baby. What are your top three movies since 2015? The reason I say that is it's been 10 years since then, so that's a clean decade, and it kind of makes you have to really think about what you've seen recently, as opposed to being able to rely on the classics. What are your top three movies since 2015?
Since 2015. All right, top three movies. What has come out since 2015? That is crazy.
That part, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, because you know we're the age of Netflix, and like
It could be
there's
an
like a
original movie.
million movies a day.
It could be a Netflix original movie, but it just had to have come out since 2015. That's the only caveat.
I just want to make sure. I want to make sure this movie came out after 2015, and I'm pretty sure it did, but I just want to make sure. Nope, can't include it. Damn, it was right there too.
Mm.
Can't even include it.
Mm.
I was about to say the Winter Soldier, the Captain America movie, but that came out 2014 or whatever. Came out 2014.
Get it kicked off. I got mine lined up. I'm ready. So my first one is a movie. I don't know that a lot of people have seen this movie. I don't know that it got like wide critical acclaim, but it was just a really good mystery movie. And I'm a person that loves mystery movies. I love to try to solve the movie. I used to read Encyclopedia Brown as a kid and shit. And I'm really into like detective type shit where you got to try to solve the crime with the detective. So my movie is Knives Out. Got the dude from James Bond in there.
Let me in this motherfucker. Goddamn right.
What?
Shit, I was talking backstage saying, let me in this motherfucker. Then you did right when I was talking, and I said, goddamn right. you talk about a great movie. I wanted to get in this motherfucker while you talking about this good ass movie. Shit, Knives Out is my shit.
Yeah, that and Glass Onion, which also came out.
Goddamn right. Oh my goddamn right.
I remember that.
Shit.
I can't remember the premise of the movie, but I remember that
It's
title.
basically like an old centric dude that's like a rich. He gets killed, and they think they trying to say that the little housekeeper lady did it, but it's like all of the people in the family, all of his kids got a reason to do it. Because like the day before or something, like he had a meeting with all of them where he was basically telling them like y'all ain't getting shit. You done fucked up in this way, and yeah, fuck off, pretty much. And the housekeeper was like, or his little nurse lady was like the closest person to him, and they tried to say she did it. And then you go through the thing, and at certain different times in the movie, it's a really good mystery because you really do at certain times be like, oh yeah, it got to be this much. Oh, hold on, no, it can't be that though. So it show you, but yeah, you got to see it. But the nigga that played Captain America is the killer in the movie.
Oh shit! I think I've seen it. What was the name of it again? You said Glass Onion.
Knives Out was the first one, I think, and then Glass Onion was like the sequel or the follow up.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you see the one about when he was on the train and shit?
In the train, it's another Knives Out movie.
Yeah, it's like it's the same detective, but he on a train trying to solve some shit, a mystery type shit.
Bullet Train?
You gotta give me the name of that.
What's the name of this shit? It ain't the Orient Express. I gotta Google it.
Cause that detective is that much.
Nah, it ain't Bullet Train, but that's a great ass movie. But it ain't Bullet Train. It's like it's based shit. Fuck, how can I explain this shit? It's the same type of premise of the mystery. She trying to figure out who the killer is. Shit. But everybody got a motive and opportunity to do it. But it's on a train, and the train gets stopped, and it's in a snowy set and shit.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
My alley right there. I like some shit where it's like you got.
I know what you're talking about too.
And you supposed to have seen it coming, but you didn't. And fuck did I miss that shit? I was looking at all this shit, and this shit was right here. I love shit
Great
like
fucking movie.
Top nigga, and I would say
I'll
about
figure it out.
7 out of 10 times, I figure those movies out early. So when them 3 out of 10 happen, I love that type. Oh man, you got me good. That shit right there will get me every time. So Knives Out and Glass Onion, you can put them tied, equal, whatever. But I'll just go with the first one since that's the one that got me onto it. But
Are you talking about Murder on the Orient Express?
Damn right. There you go.
Yeah, that was 2017.
I'm gonna have to watch it. So,
Classic fucking. To me, if we're doing just for 2015 up, that to me would rank those 3 movies together. They would have to count as one to be, and they will all be like classical movies. Just in this timeline we're talking about, because of the premise of the movie, how the movie is laid out, the cast in each different movie, just collectively, that right there, that's it. That's classic.
Yeah. I can't. I don't disagree. That's why I put it as my third one. Yep, right there. Anybody want to go next?
I'll give you one.
I'm in there.
I'll give you one. It's a newer movie. Not many people like this movie, but I fuck with it because it was so realistic in our time setting and how everything played out in the movie. The movie I'm talking about is the Netflix movie Don't Look Up.
Oh, that's a good one.
I had a lot of people watch that around me, but I never actually watched it.
I
That's
loved it. It gave such of a realistic aspect of what if something that like such a natural disaster was going to happen, and everybody had the information. How would people in a real life setting today react to it? And it was just basically all some sensationalist shit. The social media shit is going on. Everybody just want to be clout chasing. Nobody really trying to figure out what to do. And all you got the top 1% just making an escape plan for themselves, not getting real about the masses. I mean,
Mhm.
to me, it was a good premise of the movie, and the cast they had, the people they had playing the parts,
it
like
was a
Jonah Hill
top.
is the first son.
So kind of like
Yeah,
2001 with updated premise as far as like the technology and the social dynamic of today.
yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. I had a lot of people watch it and they said it was good, but I could never explain it to me like that. So I was like, what is it? I don't know. I'm good.
yeah. I love it. Like I said, remember the area I'm in now is not like the area we grew up in or the areas that we would normally live in. So a lot of people around me now didn't like the movie or probably didn't get the movie. But being we think the way we do, I really don't know how to describe it. But I got the movie. So I think y'all would too, and appreciate it like I would.
It's called being cultured. It's called not being a fucking swine. That's
I try
all.
not to say it like that.
I don't give a man. Look, man, when I tell you, yo, man, I don't give a damn is so man. I don't give a fuck no more, yo. Like my life is so crazy that like I really don't care. Like, yeah,
I feel you.
fuck them.
Got the
I feel you.
Everybody
that
don't. Everybody ain't cultured. Everybody ain't actually been in the world and lived life for real, so they don't have no perspective. And yeah, that's just the realism of the situation. God bless.
I think what is it? The movie I'm probably gonna change my mind about it, but his last one remind me of Leave. You said it was Leave the World Behind. That that you picked on.
No, don't look up.
Don't Look Up. Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure before I picked it, but I like the that Mahershala movie, Leave the World Behind.
I know
It's kind of like
The
the
like
same,
jump,
went out and
the Obama jump.
huh?
he was about to fuck Julia Roberts.
I believe so. It was like
Yeah, the Obamas made that shit.
On the Airbnb or something, and the white people came to move to like stay there, but then
Hmm.
the
hmm
power grid went
Yeah,
out. Animals
yeah,
were.
yeah,
I seen that. I know you're talking about. That was a good movie. That was pretty decent.
yeah.
I
I
tell
thought
you what, man, if niggas had paid attention in Spanish too, though, I tell you, man, that would have saved a lot of damn time. Cause
I
that
know,
damn
right? I
hmm,
I felt so bad for that lady.
could have just spoke a lick of conversational Spanish. God damn. I didn't speak that much, but I can understand the basics. I would have understood. Get the fuck out, I got it. Oh, got it.
I gotta throw in game in there just cause I gotta throw in game in there. Cause I'm gonna have
okay.
if it was to pick any one of those Marvel movies, it would probably be in game.
Well, I'm glad you said that because my second movie is Infinity War.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of the two, like I personally, I know it's a lot of it's about 50%
You probably gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say, but
as one movie, but I do count them as two different movies because they have
mm,
two different like feels, two different. It
no,
almost feels like
it's
two
two
different
different movies.
sides to the movies. Like, so I count them as two different movies. And Infinity War out of the two was the best one because it evoked the most emotion for me. Like that shit made me break down or like shed a thug tear at least 3 times, and that's a lot for one movie. Like I'm talking about, nigga, when I saw Hulk get his ass beat, man, at the beginning of the movie, I was like, oh no, we about to be done. Mind you, Hulk and have been my favorite two superheroes since I was like a
You
small,
said
small.
Hulk and who?
Wolverine. They're my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
two. Since I was a small child, like able to have action figures and shit. I've always loved them two characters. So like when I saw Hulk get his ass whooped and this nigga ain't even have all, I was like, oh no, it's over. They done beat the. Oh no, oh he is just hitting him like this. Stop hitting him. Don't hit him no more, motherfucker. I
Infinity War is my last one,
oh
and
man,
it's
and
for the
then
same.
man, when that nigga Spider Man was like, I don't feel too good. Oh, that nigga, oh nigga, oh, come on, hey, no, don't do that, don't do him like that. And I'm gonna tell you the other moment.
Black Panther disappearing has a whole nother feeling to it when you watch it now.
When that nigga pulled Vision shit out, I was like, oh damn, oh, like he
Mm-hmm.
could have took out all the most powerful niggas.
The
And
the
cinematically, like his troops getting their ass whooping, then this nigga just come in like, hey, fuck all this bullshit. Come here.
I gotta
I was
include Infinity
man,
War for the simple fact that it's like the first movie where the villain wins. I feel like it's the only movie where
this
the
damn show the
villain.
first movie where at the end of the movie I didn't see no. I was like, yeah, I don't care about a sequel. I don't think they come. I think this over. This well, this
Mm-hmm.
done. Like this nigga, like this nigga just deboed every shit. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my, like it took at least a good 3-4 months for the like leaks to start coming out and me to start seeing where they was going with the sequel. For me to be like, all right, but when I tell you Infinity War shook my world for a minute, I was on
Yeah.
a good 6 month, like I was on a grieving process of like
Yeah.
people I fuck with.
Yeah.
You talking about like a 10 to 15 year run of movies that you've done to love these characters and grow with them and follow their arcs and get toward
Bye
like
bye.
you done did the whole nine. Like you built my investment in this group, and then I'm talking about we just got Black Panther, and you just oh damn, hold on, wait a minute, oh whoa, we just
Grand
had
opening, grand closing.
oh I just wore my dashiki to the movies. What the fuck is
Mm-hmm.
going on? What you mean?
Man, put that bitch in the back of the closet now.
No, 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 my brother.
No, no, no.
You got to get your own.
That doesn't sound suspicious.
Oh shit. Well, let me throw one of my second one out there, so everybody got down to their third.
Can I just go off the rails for 1 quick second? We're gonna get back on the rails, but I just got to
Surely,
because we had that
go
dashiki,
off of them.
my brother moment. Man, have y'all seen the video of this nigga Uber cussing out the little dog outside the little puppy
No,
out of MG? Talking about, come here, you little snow puppy. Don't you mess with our black women. Black queens forever. Snow bunny. Never. Come here, you little snow puppy. I'm
I'm
talking
looking it up right now so I can
man,
see
this
what type.
little dog was traumatized, bro. What I'm talking about is the funniest shit I have seen. Like, and I'm talking about you talking about to a nigga that watch Key and Peele and like just comedy all day, every day as like my relaxation. When I tell you, man, this is the funniest shit. I died, man. This nigga was like attacking this. I'm talking about this dog is gonna have PTSD for the rest of his life. Every time he see a big black man, he just gonna be like, oh God, it's the man again. Like, oh, you hit.
Black
Oh.
Queen forever. Black Queen forever. She's don't let the dog eat doo-doo on Dr. Umar's school. Can y'all do me that?
The doggy doo-doo.
That y'all not gonna let the dog eat doo-doo? Promise me that y'all not gonna let the dog eat doo-doo. Let me say hi to the snow puppy.
Yo, watch.
Oh
Yo,
shit, he ran back. You shouting at the nigga.
Queens forever.
look
Come
at
here.
it. Look at it.
Black Queens
You see
forever.
it?
Snow bunny,
Yo, he
snow,
is
snow
snapping
puppy.
on this little
Black
puppy.
Queens forever. I said
Man, when I
Black
tell you
Queens.
I died,
Black
I know it ain't
Queens
got nothing to
forever.
do with
Snow
the
bunny,
kids
come here,
type
snow
food
puppy.
and nothing else we gonna
Snow
talk about
puppy,
in
stay away
this.
from our women,
Man,
snow
when I
puppy.
tell you,
Stay
look
away
at
from
this
our
told the
women.
dog to stay
Black
away
Queens
from our
forever.
women
Snow
snow
bunny.
puppet.
I have a good
Hey, yo, you can't tell the dog to stay away from our women, you snow
Black
puppet.
Queen.
What the hell?
This nigga is in public, in broad daylight, in front of a school doing this.
Snow puppy for trying to get some
Scaring
African.
the hell out of the pedestrians, but you want these people to send their kids.
no puppy.
Like, can you imagine you was a parent and you walking past and you like, oh, this, I will get my baby. Oh, this nigga's out here, and that's your principal.
That nigga can't even find his phone.
Screaming at puppies, talking about don't leave our black women alone, you snow puppet.
Snow puppet.
This man is a character, and we're gonna just leave it at that.
I'm sorry. I know it ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but I just had to get that off my chest.
Black Clover.
What was your last two?
My first two out in Infinity War. Phace.
I was gonna say Train to Busan.
That was the zombie, the Korean zombie fic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not as big of a zombie movie fan outside of Night of the Living Dead and what's the n- what is it called? Dead. The shit where the
Evil
nigga.
Dead.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny, but
This shit with Holiday Hard in it.
like I don't really like a lot of zombie movies. They be boring to me. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. What the fuck, man? You're talking about zombies and just Black Queen forever. Come on, man. What the hell? I can't even talk serious about this shit, man. With that going on in the background, man. Come on, man. But
My
yeah,
last one is like the new Love Jones for me. Sylvie's Love. She came out a few years ago.
I
I
ain't
think
never
it came
heard of
out
this
like
goddamn
yeah,
Emmy
it's like the new.
festival.
No, it was a real good movie. What's the girl name? Shit, I forgot the damn girl name. Black girl. She the girl who played in Creed as
Um,
a love interest. She was the main character in it,
is
and
that
one of these new. I
Tessa,
don't know the bitch name.
you talking about the
Yeah,
one
her.
that
I got.
played in sorry about not sorry about it. The shit with Lakeith
it,
David. Lakeith
either
Stanfield.
Tessa Thompson?
Yeah,
Her-
yeah.
She was a val-
She's in. Yeah, she's in it. And
Tessa.
one of these new black dudes is the male love interest in it. It's a real good story. It takes place in I think 19 something. It ain't the 90s. I know that it's 19 something. I give it the 60s or 70s. Shit, maybe a little earlier than that. But it's a real good movie, real good love story, black movie. To me, like I said, to me, it's the newer rendition of Love Jones. The
story.
way the love story is tumultuous, goes back and forth, and they end up being together at the end. But the love story takes them so many different places through different decades. It starts when they're in their late teens, early 20s, and it ends up when they're 40s, where it takes you through their individual lives, their lives together, and it shows you the progression of each one's maturity, each one's personal growth, and how they end up getting back together and shit. So I fuck with it.
And it's called Sylvie's Story.
Sylvie's Love, I believe.
Sylvie's Love. Okay. Got you. All right. Sylvie's Love. And what was the other one you put me on the train, the Orient Express?
Yeah, the Orient Express. Murder on the Orient Express.
All right. Good. I'm trying to keep up with some of these so I can add them to my
Also,
play.
Rock and Roller, Revolver, and what's the other shit I was telling you about the other day? Motherfucking Guy Ritchie movie. The Gentleman.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try them out too. I'll check them out. The Guy Ritchie one, I'm
Pet,
still have to go long. With
Pet.
Pat.
You ever seen any Guy Ritchie movies?
Oh, yeah,
Guy Ritchie.
yeah. My
Yeah,
dog,
Give
like
me
the
one.
shit Snatched.
British nigga.
Uh,
Yeah, I think he British.
Yeah, he used to be married to Madonna. That's how I knew him. I had never seen his movies, but
Hmm.
I knew he was married to her.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never know he married her.
See, we vice versa. But yeah. Faye said check his movies out. He gave me a little list. I'll shoot you the
Oh,
screenshots
I
of it.
have seen Rock and Roller.
Okay,
Okay.
you go.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I know you seen some Guy Ritchie movies, nigga. We used to live together. I know you seen some fucking Guy Ritchie
Yeah,
movies, nigga.
yeah, and it probably was Rock and Roller, one of them.
Yep, I think that was one of them.
Yep. and
That came out in
Revolver. Definitely Revolver, because that got whatchamacallit in it. The
Three
nigga
stack.
from Jason Statham, but it was older.
Okay. Well, check out Guy Ritchie movies, people. For my last one, man, I'm gonna end it out with Get Out. I don't look at it the way I look at it now. I look at it the way I look at it as when I first saw the movie. And when I first saw the movie, the premise, the twist at the end, the cookie crumbs, but it just keeps getting worse the further it goes. The comedy relief from Lil Rel, like it was just a great movie, and it kind of opened up this new genre bending thing that a lot of directors are doing now. Like I feel like Jordan Peele kind of opened up a lane for a lot of the stuff that we see, even to the point of like Sinners being out now. Like I see a lot of these movies kind of taken from what the foundation he set, and then building off of that as the new model for how to make movies. And it takes me back to kind of like when Spike Lee first came out, or you had these Tarantino. The fuck? All right, something weird happened.
I know who it's not.
I mean, we see it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Who is that? I don't have nothing playing on my. Okay, yeah. So what is that?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Yo, who got that playing?
Well, that ain't one.
The fuck is that? Yeah, I don't
We
have.
about to see, I
Oh,
guess.
And I was on mute for a good minute, so I know it won't be. This has been a Podnas production.
It ain't me. I don't know.
y'all hear that though, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just making.
it's
I'm like,
coming for your side though.
okay, because I'm trying to.
I was trying to see what the fuck was coming on. Shit.
Did you tell Siri to watch a movie?
Siri, what the fuck is good? Playing, what the fuck is good? Hey, side note, have you heard the AI song, I Feel Like Slapping a Nigga Today?
Yo, what the fuck? Okay, I see what that was. All right.
I've heard the ludicrous version of that song, but I didn't hear
Yes,
any.
I heard the version that you sent me. Yeah, happened to nigga today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fuck with that song, Pat. You should listen to it.
Oh, I am about to find that jump right now, actually.
Are we done with the top three? While he looks up
I've
slapping
given
nigga.
Yeah.
I've given my three. I believe you've given your three. I think Pat gave his three first.
You said what now?
I believe everyone's giving their three. Three.
Okay, bet it up then. All right, so to the conversation that we've been trying to have for probably about 3 weeks now, but the Tiz top three has derailed it every week. Um, we're gonna get into finally, man, our wrestling segment. We started it a few weeks ago, but then we kept having off ramps. But we here. What's up, Kimberly? How you doing, love? Um, uh, but yeah. So what we gonna do tonight? You're talking to three longtime wrestling fans. We're gonna recap WrestleMania from this year and discuss the Raw and SmackDown following to this. We're gonna give you our thoughts on each match from WrestleMania, and then we're gonna give you our thoughts on like where do we think stories are going, what do we think about the direction, etc., etc., etc. All right. So WrestleMania had 2 nights. Um, Night one was interesting. For me, night one was a roller coaster. I'll go through the different matches that happened, but it was kind of a roller coaster for me as far as like how good each match was. It was like good match, fucky match, good match, fucky match, good match, sucky match. But they started off the night. Main event Jay Uso, um, versus Gunther for the World Heavy Championship. What were y'all thoughts on the match, etc., etc.?
I was in it.
Me personally, I think Gunther's a dry ass wrestler anyway. So I don't care who's gonna match with him. The match is gonna be dry. I appreciate the storyline they finally gave Jay to make him a champion in his own right, to give him some individual spotlight away from the tag team spotlight that he normally goes with. But the match in itself, nah.
Hmm. Okay, Pat.
I'm more entertained by the story than the wrestling. I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
The,
I
the
did
story.
like the beat up with Jay and Jimmy and how Jimmy, yeah, that bringing in the brother to get beat up and you fighting
Mhm.
for the type line. I like the way they brought that in for sure.
Yeah, it make more sense, and I like that he did bring in more moves to his repertoire, and it kind of went with the story. So yeah, that was my only
Thank
thing. I was
God.
like,
Thank
he's gonna
God.
have to
That nigga,
pull off a
that
little
nigga
bit more
super kick.
moves than the
Ooh,
same old Samoan
super
template
kick.
number 5.
man, that nigga is the super kick king, man. That nigga super kick more than the new bucks. Like I have
Mm,
never seen so
Super
many
kick.
super like god damn man. Like it's not super if you do it every 5 seconds.
that is
Side
true.
kick. Side kick.
Like, shit, nigga, kick a nigga in the leg a couple of times. Do some. I could even see if you made it like, all right, let me bring in some like Samoan martial arts or something and do like leg kicks and other types of moves, and then I hit you with the super kick. But like, if I'm doing that every 5 seconds, it ain't a finisher. It's just, it's the same as a Ric Flair chop. It's just a
Hmm.
transitional. It's a punch,
And
and that,
that's
Oh
why
no, see what it is. He kick you with the different foot for the super kick. The regular kick is with one foot, and the super
man,
kick with the other foot.
feet got on Air One.
and it's like Jay Uso is just the new age.
Man, man, listen, man. I'm a nigga that'll stomp niggas out. I'm telling you, L1s ain't the stomp a nigga out shoot.
Nah,
If you gon' do it, at least put on the black ones. This nigga got man, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't buying it. But I will say this. I'm glad that we got the belt off Gunther. I do agree with Phace that Gunther is a very dry wrestler. He's like Bob Backlund 2.0. Speaking
hmm
of which, I would love to see them do like a Bob Backlund thing, like when they made Bob Backlund go crazy and he was like straight and then he would just snap on people all of a sudden. Like I think that could work for Gunther. Like, cause the
yeah,
oh, I'm the German. Oh, that went out with the Cold War. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody really worried about the foreign menace no more. Like, niggas don't care. Everybody foreigners at this point. So it's more like you got to give me something that I care about. But him spazzing and like being mentally unstable, but having the ability to choke the fuck out of nigga at a moment's notice would be cool. I
I
think that would be like it would add some fire to his character because his promos is dry. His wrestling style is like that old school William
Put
Regal
a mask on, nigga.
you up
mhm.
MMA. You know, I mean, put 13 different holes on you. But that goes with a Bob Backlund, Ken Shamrock, where all right, this nigga is calm and then he just spaz the fuck out and just choke a nigga in the middle. Like that. That adds some fire to you. Now we don't know.
As a
Like,
wrestler,
hey, look, if you crazy, it works. I don't know too many crazy. Like them niggas got chainsaw Charlie off just because they was like he crazy.
Mm,
Like you can buy a nigga that's crazy beating the shit out of nigga. You believe that? Cause crazy niggas crazy. You know them niggas get that retarded strength and go crazy. And I'm sorry for saying the R word. I know they ain't supposed to say that, but you know what I
as a wrestler, I see him as a mixture between William Regal and Bob Backlund.
I can see that. I
mean.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, character
yeah,
wise, yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yep.
yeah. I
They
think
could have done with that
I
character.
think Jay Uso is just the kid's new version of Hogan, and
I
Gunther
would,
was the villain. He was the Russian version of the Sheik, basically. That's all it was, or whatever. So I'm happy that kids were entertained. They
I,
got that out the way so the
as
kids
a,
can go to sleep early.
I see Jay Uso as a popular dude for sure. But you know what I
Mhm.
see as? You remember that wrestler, the Hurricane?
Yeah.
He had a quick little run in like the mid 2000s where like all of a sudden he just got real popular. Kids loved him. He was like
Mhm.
getting over. He was doing fun moves and he had good promos, stuff like that. So I see Jay Uso as that type of wrestler. Like he's a transitional champion. Like he's not a person that can hold your company up. He don't have enough moves. He don't have enough extra oomph after saying yeet in his song, his intro.
Mhm.
After that, he get real dry real fast. He is better as a tag team wrestler. However, if you treat him like a hurricane character, I think that's about where he fit in. He gonna sell a lot of merch like he's doing right now. Hold on real quick. I gotta kill a moth.
No shit. Why you kill them off? I would say I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. And um, yeah, I think if he add more moves to his arsenal, he could be more than just that. That's what I feel. I just think
He
he just
could be. He has a
he need a couple of more suplexes. He needs something, a Frankensteiner.
he needs a real finisher move. He needs
That
believable.
is true.
You know what else?
That
He needs
that,
believability.
that
If you're gonna be a small ass nigga, you gotta be the type of nigga that like I still believe that you're gonna win this fight. Like Kofi Kingston was little, but he had that quickness and like that surprisability. And the way they booked him, he would win fights. Like it was never like he just overpowered somebody, some unbelievable shit. It was like, oh no. But they got this nigga Jay Uso standing toe to toe with this big 6'6" nigga that be choking niggas out, and he choked them out. Like I don't think that type of book
You,
Jay Uso as a character.
they playing off the Samoan shit.
mhm.
I feel
That
you.
is true.
I'm gonna
That's
get.
true.
You know what? I'm gonna skip some matches because we're gonna get to some other matches. I feel like it's gonna be a couple on that we're gonna be like, fuck this shit anyway. But on the first night, also
Hmm.
Owens, my favorite match of the night, Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight.
Yeah,
For
that
me,
was mine too. I was
when I
waiting.
Hmm.
Period.
been waiting for Jacob since back in his indie days, like this nigga has been that guy since he started wrestling. Like whenever that nigga came out of prison and was like, all right, I'm a wrestle. He's been that guy. His daddy was a motherfucking beast, and he's a motherfucking beast. And everything he says, I believe it. When
Mm-hmm.
that I'm about to go all gas, no brakes and dog walk your ass, I really believe he about to dog walk that nigga. And that nigga beat the shit out of Braun Strowman and bloodied that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, like the Samoan bloodline shit is fucked up. Like the reason they trying to stay away from that shit because they realize if we do this, we're gonna have to make Jacob the leader because he's that guy. Like you can't have him as the enforcer because nobody can believe he taking orders from fucking Solo Sikoa.
Not for too long.
And you can see Solo get mad about that shit. That nigga be fuming when Jacob be doing them promos. That nigga be sitting over there with the little ugly ass tight ass suit on, looking stupid as hell in the face. This
Mm.
nigga that came in, took all my shine. Yes, nigga, because you still doing that weak ass Samoan spike, and Jacob would moonsault the fuck out your ass and throw you through a table, and then be like, "Yeah, that I mean." Like, like, you know what I like? I like when they bring in black characters to just act normal black. It ain't like
Yeah.
it ain't like super stereotypical. Yeah, cause we the street prophets. Hurrah! And we gonna tell you, ain't no big ass fake chain on or no tripping in no like
See, and
no.
the
Come
bad
in
thing about that is
with
they're black
30 on,
and
like
they're being a black character.
get out you, man. Fuck all this bullshit,
This
man.
nigga Samoa and he's being a regular nigga.
Hey, man, you know Samoan ain't nothing but Polynesian black.
Yeah, that's
That,
true.
that's just island black. Yeah. They're my dark skinned cousin that had went to
And
Asia and
Filipino is like
and this,
Polynesian Asian or Polynesian Mexican.
yeah, man. Like look, man. It's the same shit. The Haka ain't nothing but an old African tribal ritual that they just kept and put a little twist on it because they had a new foe in the Polynesian waters. but it's the same. It's the same old shit. We all black.
Hakai sounds like an African.
That nigga come out with locks and a gold grill to win the championship. Oh, cool that shit look. And he just talked straight up Bay Area vernacular. You know who Jacob Fatu is, and I put this on I think I put this on our Blue Sky. Jacob Fatu is the Marshawn Lynch of WWE.
Yes, that's a great comparison.
He's the nigga that show up, don't work out, no nothing, but he just a beast, gonna give you 1,000 yards, gonna talk shit, and ain't about none of that fluff shit. I ain't here to be all cool and let me politic. No, I'm coming to whoop your ass. All gas, no brakes. I'm a dog walk your ass. I love it. I love every second of it. Make Jacob Fatu champion tomorrow, and you got me sold for the next 10 years.
Well, he's champion now, and not only that, did you see? Y'all ain't see SmackDown yet, have you? This week.
Yeah, talk about that, but don't skip ahead. Don't skip ahead.
I ain't gonna skip ahead, but
maybe and then get that. I know what you're talking. Oh my God!
When we get when we get through, I'm gonna have a list of matches I didn't give a fuck about and my 5-second opinion about it.
Oh yeah. But LA Knight, I think his problem is booking. He has gotten his ass whooped in every feud lately. Like he's charismatic. He got the thing going over. He's in the commercials and all of that, but it's something that is just not connecting to where he's winning. And I think you're gonna end up with him being in the R-Truth category of like another nigga that's just like he real popular, but you don't expect him to do nothing.
He don't got a story.
Like
there's only one R-Truth, damn it.
You know who took LA Knight spot?
LA Knight is not that. He's not charismatic. I know he got the thing, but he's boring to me. Like I don't get and maybe it's because I missed his rise. I was out of wrestling for a long time, so I'm learning some of these characters on the fly. But I don't get his gimmick. I don't really understand it. It's just a nigga that come out with a headband
I don't get him.
I don't know what BFT means. I don't. It's just
blunt force trauma.
He's named after a '90s shoe.
Okay,
so I don't really.
Nice. That's what I was thinking of. Like the light up shoes. Like it's so much I don't get, and I think that's his problem. I think you're at a time in wrestling where it's a weird time in wrestling. You got such a weird conglomerate of fans now. You got the long-term fan that's been there forever. You got the guy that just jumped on in the 2000s and he learned about the Attitude Era after the fact. You got the guys that left after the Attitude Era and haven't been back since until now. You got the guys that came, so you got so many different perspectives, and I don't get it, and I don't understand. I get the because that's just like the what, like the crowd these crowds would chant anything these days, but the past the what, I don't get it.
The thing with him, this is what I feel like. I feel like LA Knight spot was basically taken by Jey Uso. That's what I feel like. Because if you look at it, he has he has Yeet. And he was on the rise to like be another champion and stuff, but stories change. And I really feel like Jey Uso kind of filled the void. Just filled the spot up with a lot more popularity and profit. And it went with that. That's what I feel like. I feel like he had a run at first when he first came out because they really didn't have a random character like that. But that's like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of character he is. He's kind of like he's like the child. He's like the suburb child of the Attitude Era to me. Like he or whatever. Like I kind of got him at first or whatever. Like, all right, I'll run with it. But it wasn't like, it was just like, all right, I got another guy. There's another character. His move looks sort of like Stone Cold Stunner. He kind of gives me early John Cena thing going on. He's like he got all the templates and put it together, and they gave him the template number 5 nickname of Megastar and went with it or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't get it.
I
I'm just
don't I don't get it either
I'm
because is it Louisiana night or is it Los
glad
Angeles night?
oblivious.
Because
I'm,
I can't figure it out.
I'm glad he got his ass whipped.
I thought it was from Baltimore. Anyway,
Get his ass. Well, I don't give a damn way from it. Keep getting his ass whipped. That's all I know about him. You can get rid of that guy if you want to.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who you can replace him with too when we get to night 2. But
I also feel like that he got in that spot because WWE. He's been in like the background of wrestling and other like franchises of wrestling for a while, and he just didn't get his break. And I feel like WWE fucked with him a little bit as a like, I'm cool with you. Come on, let's see what you do. And he did a little something that first go, and they just with it or whatever.
He's a
'Cause
forever mid card champion. He's
that
something of a mid card fluff. You always need those people who can be able to compete for the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship that
so
never will surpass that to be in the heavyweight title picture. So you always
so
want some people to be good enough to be there, but not good enough to be past it.
true.
so what I hear is this nigga is the new Buff Bagwell. Gotcha. All right, moving on.
There you
Um,
go.
uh,
Just Buddha's the barber beefcake.
another match that happened was El
Pause.
Grande Americano versus Ray Phoenix. Did y'all care?
Nope.
Not really. I like that they got luchadors out and they like pushing luchadors and stuff like that. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what Chad Gable is. I don't give a fuck what he doing today. All his stories is corny. Shit. That's on the list of like. I
Generic
think
Kurt
the only
Angle.
reason why I will watch this match is to see if Ray Phoenix pull off some crazy moves. But that's the reason why I watch luchador matches anyway. So yeah.
I would say I didn't care because I don't like luchadors. Unpopular opinion. I watched the story. I already know this shit fake. I already know y'all athletes. I don't really care how much you can bounce around, and I'm gonna see some innovative moves from a nigga like Kenny Omega that's gonna give me a real actual storyline with it. I don't really care about all like I know you can flip 30 times. What can you like? What are you story? What story are you telling? The last nigga that I was all right with from the luchador ranks was that nigga La Parker. Because I remember he had like a feud storyline they had going in the little cruiserweight ranks in WCW. And then after that, it just
He's
be
beat niggas with chairs.
throwing move at move at move at move, and then we end. But it's nothing to make me
Oh,
care about
Parker.
the move. So I don't really care about it. So yeah, fuck all that. Um, that was my opinion. Face?
It's just me. To me, I really don't care for the luchador matches. Just me. Yeah, ain't but so many times you can flip. So I mean, and so many times you can jump off the rope and jump on a nigga. I mean, and
You doing it?
you can't do shit. I mean, it really ain't impressive. Now, the little niggas supposed to be able to do that. Now, you give me a heavyweight doing the same shit, then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's some impressive shit.
I
Like
ain't
when
even saying.
Scott Steiner was doing it, when Scott Steiner was Hurricane Rada niggas, I was like, okay, that's impressive. But niggas like Rey Mysterio and these other little niggas doing, I'm like, nigga, you supposed to be able to do that.
I'm
You
cool
can't be
with
wrestling.
it's just luchador style wrestling is no story really to me. Like it's nothing outside of don't you can't take my mask. But it's no like it's nothing to make me invested in the match to like where I care about your match. And like again, like when we talk about wrestling, like let's be clear, it's just male soap opera. So it got to be something that make me care.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, another off match that was not for a championship but was really good to me was Jade Cargill versus Naomi. What did y'all think of that match?
I was looking at ass,
I really don't care for the female shit. Like
but it
that's
was good.
basically all female can do for me. Like it's just for the visual. I really don't actually really be giving two fucks about. None of their matches. I'm sorry, unpopular opinion. I really never been into female wrestling. Even since the days of Glow and that federation they had, I really could never delve into that too much. So
I feel like women wrestling has gotten better because they're actually doing moves, they're actually pulling off certain things and stuff like that. But as far as like their storylines don't get me involved, but so much or whatever. Like it's always the same petty stuff. It's the same reason why I don't be caring about women drama. Like it's always something petty that I don't give a fuck about anyway. That's usually what it is. It's seriously. But Jade Cargill looked like a superhero every time she come out, and I was looking at ass. So yeah, I like that match.
For me, I would say like I'm probably a little bit opposite of both of y'all. I definitely I don't mind the female matches now that they actually be wrestling. Like
Right.
I can appreciate it. There's been some really dope, like even 4 or 5 star matches in the past like 10 years with the female division. So I like it. This storyline is what actually made me care about the match because normally
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been like hype about a female match necessarily, but this storyline of like Naomi and Jade and Bianca all being teamed up, and then Jade getting attacked out of nowhere, nobody knowing who did it, and then we found out it's Naomi. It was like the Rikishi thing with The Rock, but it was done
I
better.
was thinking the same shit.
mhm.
I
And
did it for The Rock.
for somebody like Naomi who was getting kind of stale as a character and who was kind of floundering in that mid card range where it's just like she's good enough to be a champion, but she's not getting matches with those wrestlers. I feel like this crazy heel turn where she becomes this like deranged character and all that, like I feel like that can get her into it gives her more options on who she can face going forward, which can get her back into some main event matches.
Mm-hmm.
I also think it was good for Jade because one of the biggest knocks on her has been her her basically her lack of skill because she's still so new, like her being green and her moves being a little kind of rough around the edges. I thought this was one of her better wrestled matches. And she pulled off this power bomb and this like jackhammer off of a catch and some other shit that like just shows her strength. So it was like dope to see just she was in there looking like a female Goldberg at times, and I thought that was just dope to see because you don't always get to see like the women kind of toss each other around like that.
I will say this ladies match I wanted to watch.
Man, go ahead.
That nigga
but
laughed.
but that was a decent match. I think the storyline it was a good ending to that part of that storyline, and I think that what comes from this it sets up a lot more going forward, and we'll get into that when we get to Raw and SmackDown. But I like what they doing with that direction, and I like also to just see 2 black women in a WrestleMania match without no fluff,
Tossing each other around.
no evening gown match, no lingerie wrestling each other's foot match, no dumb shit. It was just no, we wrestling for real, and it was a good match. It was a dope. It was well.
Yeah, and they get to lift her hand and she wins. We're all happy.
I don't want that. Come on,
What
man.
the hell
Come on.
going on, Face? You getting
Come
attacked?
on. Y'all gotta remember, man. Y'all
Hell
speak
yeah.
on your tablet, so anything near that we can hear it. That
Getting
shit sound
attacked like a motherfucker.
that shit sound crazy.
Mm.
Let- Let's not do that to my ears again, because I got good headphones. That shit about blew my eardrum.
Getting
Um,
attacked like a motherfucker.
but yeah, shout out to Jay for winning that match. If you cared, El Grande Americano won his match by headbutting the dude with a plate in his head. Jay Uso, we already said,
Brutal.
world heavyweight champion. Jacob Fatu is the United States champion. That gets us to the World Tag Team Championship, the New Day and the War Raiders. I didn't see this match. This was the one match that
I
I did actually
I
catch.
will say this. Character wise, I don't give a fuck about them. Match wise, it was pretty alright. Cause the War Raiders could actually like wrestled. They were throwing shit. I seen the
Man,
dude.
these
Oh,
niggas shoot themselves at the the opponent so many times. I was
that's
like,
what they
yo,
did. I
this
was
nigga,
like,
these niggas is beating the shit out the other out the New Day with themselves. Like, hey,
you ever
come here.
seen a motherfucker beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker?
I mean, it was crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. That was a good
That shit was entertaining to me. I ain't even gonna lie.
match.
I like for real. I knew that the New Day was gonna just tenure, just off of tenure alone. I knew that they were going, and the fact that they're heels again. I was like,
I
if they were
like this.
like the good guy in the
I hope
situation, I would be
they
like, they might not win. But the simple fact that they're the heel now, I was like, yeah, they're gonna win. That's how they win majority of their matches when they were on that run. So
yeah, when you make a dramatic heel turn for a group, you gotta kind of let them win that first match after it, just so they can get like keep the steam up and build that up, and then
mhm.
you can have to come in and like set them off and start the feud. But you gotta give them that first little oomph behind it. To me, I think that puts the stamp on the heel turn and makes it justified. Otherwise, you just turned a great good guy into a bad guy for nothing.
Mm.
Isn't Big E scheduled to come back or make a return or some shit like that?
I heard he can't wrestle ever again. He just doing commentary.
He's doing
So,
for sure, but they said at one point that he was supposed to maybe be able to come back, but it's nothing been conclusive yet. It's not like a doctor has said, yes, you can come back, and this is the timeline. So as of right now, he's still out indefinitely, and he's no
mm,
longer in the New Day. They kicked him out. That's how they became heels.
mm,
But yeah, the New Day defeated the War Raiders. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna get to it when we get to Raw and SmackDown. But the tag team stuff, man,
yeah.
It's mid.
yeah, big mid pack, big
It's
pack.
all
It's like
regular
and
weed.
they got two teams that it seemed like they're both basically the same team because DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. I really feel like they're like the same white folks. One's bad, one's good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much it. 'Cause, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great wrestlers, both of them. But
Same white folks.
A good
but
tag team. I'm not knocking their technical skill. I'm
I,
knocking their appeal as
I
characters. Like they born. It's
the
just
heel
I
versus the
don't
midlife crises. Like
I
that's what
don't
these Motor City midlife crisis. That's what like half of they look like. Man, they look old. I'm gonna find out how old they are and see if they're older than me because they look older than me.
again. I don't care. That's the whole problem with the tag team division right now. But we'll get more into that because it's more to that. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel in the tag team division, and we'll talk about that a little later.
Mhm.
The next match we had was Tiffany Stratton,
Man.
Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship.
They ain't got no ass, so I ain't care.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I actually like Tiffany Stratton as a wrestler. I feel like she's the new Charlotte Flair, but like a better version because she's like she has the looks and the athletic ability and the pedigree of like the actual like amateur athletic background and all of that. So I feel like the WWE kind of found her when Charlotte was out injured and was like, all right, here we go. Now the blonde hair white lady can do gymnastics, can flip, can do all the crazy shit, strong as hell, can wrestle, and she's actually prettier than the last one. We can push her in Charlotte's position, and I feel like now that Charlotte's back, trying to think of how to say it, trying to think of a good analogy, but it's like you had this other thing, but now you got this new thing, and the new thing is way better, and it does all the things the other thing did, but now we got this new feature.
True.
So now I don't really need the other thing because I don't need two things to do the same thing. And this old thing don't do this new thing. So I'm just keep this new thing. And that's kind of like Tiffany Stratton is like the new iPhone versus like the first iPhone.
Mm.
It's like iPhone 1 versus iPhone 16. It's like, yeah, well, they both iPhones, but we got the upgraded model now. And you've been gone too long and we don't care about you no more. And we got too many updates that have been downloaded. We don't need you. Go away.
And you don't have ass.
And you could tell these motherfuckers don't like each other for real because they was punching the shit out, kicking the shit out of like they was fighting. Like they did their little moves just to get their little spots off per WWE regulation. But like in between them slams and suplexes, like they was just beating the fuck out of each other. Like I have not seen a Karen fight like that
A
ever.
Karen fight.
Them was beating the fuck out of each other. Two white women was punching the shit out of each other, man. What didn't Tiffany Stratton lose some teeth?
Oh shit.
Like
Damn.
or chipped the tooth. Something was missing in her mouth at the end of the fight. It was something.
I know some part of it.
Oh,
You ain't right. You ain't right.
man, you can't say nothing about this thing.
Oh, shit.
But yeah,
No.
man, like I just think Charlotte is at a fucked up position coming back into the company right now. Oh, by the way, Charlotte got beat. But I think she's in a fucked up position coming back into the company because she's at a place where like her type of character is already there and it's a better version. So where do you fit in now?
Put my ass on the bitch.
And when Charlotte left, I don't think women's wrestling was where it is now, where you got this many great women athletes. Like when
Yeah.
it was still like it was like maybe her and like four other girls that was really good, and then
Mm-hmm.
everybody kind of just there to be a face and parade around, and look cute and stuff. But now, like all of these women are like you don't fit in with Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton and goddamn Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill and they like you got all these great women wrestlers that can beat the shit out of you. You don't look believable no more. When you throwing
They
around
don't believe you. You need more people.
when you throwing around Michelle McCool, you look like you might be something. But when you gotta fight motherfucking Bianca Belair and she beating the shit out of you with her ponytail, that man, you look, man, get out of here.
And she got an ass.
Yes, Pat. Yes.
Look.
Yeah.
All this. You know, you look at every fucking Charlotte Flair match, and them damn shorts hanging on for dear life. All right. I don't know what's more suspenseful. Is she gonna win or the shorts gonna stay on?
Got on the soggy tighty whities.
Nigga, how you have tight shorts on and it's still air around where never mind. Never
It's
mind.
here and there.
You got tight shorts on, but they're still fucking loose.
Nigga, you can still put something in never mind. Nigga, that's why she had the shorts with the straps on the side because or whatever she needed something to strap that shit across her body. Because if she wore regular shorts at a wrestling match, them shit's gonna come the fuck off because she don't got no goddamn ass to keep that shit up.
She's strapped in.
Made no goddamn sense. All that money in the world. You look, Charlotte, look.
Happy in the
You can get a
coma.
BBL. I'm not gonna judge.
Madness.
You can you can get that. If you get a boob job, I'm not gonna judge either. But
Well,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, moving on. We're gonna go to the last match of night one. The
I'm
triple threat match. Triple threat.
Look at
Ooh.
Woo-ha! Got you all in
got you
check.
all in check.
Flip it in reverse. Eh?
The
Zip
triple
it.
between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. The storyline coming to this was good. I like the fact that they all had ties to Paul Heyman. I like the fact that you had yet another match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and their storied history. You had Seth Rollins and CM Punk and the fact that they hate each other. You had like a lot of good little dynamics in this match and layers to this match that just made it good. And you got three really good wrestlers. So very good match. The Paul Heyman turn.
Mm.
Amazing. The double turn on Roman and CM Punk.
I didn't even see it coming.
I loved it. I knew he was gonna turn on Roman. I knew
I
that
knew
was
it was gonna turn on somebody. It's just
did not see the turn on CM Punk because of them being like so close for all these years. I did not see that coming. But the first shot to the nuts of CM Punk, and then to get a chair to Seth, and let him get beat up, and then You set up Roman and you got Seth over there hanging on the ropes, hanging for dear life. Roman Reigns finally about to get his chair shot back, and all of a sudden, this nigga Paul Heyman gets him to bang with a nut shot. Now it was a weird nut shot because I feel like he grinded his wrist all up in the nigga crotch and shit, which
That
was
shit was weird. I
I,
ain't gonna look at
I've
that all
never
that,
seen
man.
nobody do that on that be what they do. That was real different. I don't know if
When
he been waiting to do that or what he had in his mind when he did it, but it looked crazy.
That's real Diddy like.
when did you realize that the turn happened? Because it's like when
I
he
realized the turn happened when I saw how excited he was about it. Get him! Look! Yes! I'm like, why you?
when he I feel like when he turned, how am I trying to say, when
I
he
don't.
gave the chair to Roman, that's when the idea popped in my head. Like he could be for Seth
And
right now.
again, for me, the turn on Roman wasn't the surprising part. For me, the turn on CM Punk was a
That
surprise.
was the
I
surprising part.
did not see that coming. They've been friends forever. Like he made sure CM Punk got
He
his
was the first Heyman guy.
like, yeah, like they got history. So I was thinking, all right, if nothing else, he gonna turn on Roman, and that's gonna be the turn, and that'll be the little wrinkle in the match that make Roman lose, and then CM Punk and Seth to do whatever, and maybe go into I just didn't know, but I didn't see the double turn coming. So I like the way they played it. I like Seth Rollins being like playing more into the visionary and the leader and that the man type role or the leader of his show, and now having the wise man, one of the arguably the best manager of all time in his corner, and
Mm.
basically almost throwback if this nigga Paul come out with the old school brick gray phone and playing like a old dangerous alliance for my WCW fans out there, like that would be cold. Like I like the possibilities of this, man. I like what they did with that. And after a mediocre night one, this was a great way to end it with a great match, great turn, and kind of end on a high note. Um,
Yeah, because it won't, but maybe, let's see, one altogether, it was like one, two, three matches I really actually gave a damn about.
yeah, that's why I said it's a roller coaster. It was like, all right,
Yep.
all right, uh,
You
oh,
know,
oh, and that's how the night felt for me. Night one,
hmm
it was very mediocre. It was very much, yeah. This could have been an episode of Raw if you wanted it to be.
hmm
It didn't have a WrestleMania feel at all. It was very like kind of
I the last match was the last match had a WrestleMania feeling, but it didn't have it completely because it wasn't a championship involved.
that part too. I
I feel
definitely
like if it was a championship involved, then it would definitely have more of a WrestleMania feeling.
that takes us into night two. Um, night two. I think the first match of the night was
It
it the
was
women?
yeah, it was Io Sky versus Bianca.
Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley
Rhea
for the Women's World Championship. This match,
I'm
I ain't gonna even front. These motherfuckers was wrestling.
these good. Like
Like
I would
that
say
shit.
Rhea,
Man,
Bianca, and Jade are like at least the three that I would actually go out my way to watch one of their matches.
100. But these three ladies was like, I like the dynamic of Rhea being the power, Io being like this high flyer, and then Bianca being like the mixture of the two.
The
So you
mid
have a good
range.
blend of different styles to play off of each other, and their moves like complemented each other. Where it was a good match. I definitely think that I'm seeing them about to turn Bianca Belair heel. For some reason, she's getting booed.
Mm,
And I don't understand why, because out of all three women in this match, outside of Io, like she made the most sense because she won the right to be there in the elimination chamber. So I don't get why they were booing her. But Rhea is such a fan favorite right now. I think that
That's
putting
the
her
reason.
Rhea has made her a defunct heel, which is gonna probably end up making them have to go with Bianca becoming a heel, and I'm not mad at it.
Mm.
Coming
It'll
to
get
y'all
worse.
don't appreciate me. I'm this great, and y'all sit there and turn on me. I could see her doing a move like that and just beating the shit out women for a good little heel run.
Yeah, it's a slow build to her heel run too. It's like she do certain things or say certain things that like, Bianca, I don't know about that. I don't know
Now
about
I
that.
want to say this: if they make her and Jade fight each other, then she's gonna stay a babyface because Jade's persona leans more into a heel than a Bianca's.
That is true.
But that's neither here nor there right now. But this match was crazy. The ending was like it was literally like finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher, and then basically, Rhea Ripley catches Bianca Belair off guard, puts her in the riptide, has her pinned, and then Io Sky comes off the top rope and moonsaults her and pins Rhea and wins. Dope finish. My one critique of this whole thing: get the belt off of Io Sky. I know we
Yeah,
like
yeah.
listen to me, man. And this goes back into the
And Kevin Nash was about to
man,
say the
I'm,
same
I'm,
thing.
I'm
So
sorry before I say this, but this goes back into the same thing we said about the luchadors, kind of. Japanese women wrestlers have trouble translating their characters over here. They all just seem like they're going, and they create like this weird, like witch lady that, but I,
yeah,
I'm having
it
trouble.
be the same type of character each
And
time.
then
'Cause what happened to a
none
super?
of them speak English, so there's a translation barrier there. So like it's there's a lot about their nuance of their character that gets lost in translation. It makes it hard for them to connect to like
I
really
want
be.
to say Japanese characters in general because
I don't know.
just look what
I get
happened to Shinsuke.
I like his character. I think what happened with him was bad booking, but that's
Yeah,
another conversation for another day. But yeah, but I noticed it with the women. Like all of them seem the same. If you replace a Asuka promo with Io Skies, I wouldn't know the difference.
it'd be the same thing, the exact
And I
same.
think that's the problem. I know that there are differences, but the language barrier and the way that they are presented makes it hard for an American audience to actually catch that connection to get why what are they saying back? Why is that insult so meaningful? Like there's a disconnect there. Whereas Rhea and Bianca arguing with each other, you get immediately exactly what the digs are, why this woman getting mad. Or like and I think they also have a trouble like translating emotion. Like EO be smiling and giggling and shit in moments where I'm like, shouldn't you be angry?
Yeah,
It doesn't match the feel. It's almost like somebody's dubbing one of their movies. Like the translation that we're getting as the American audience doesn't match what she's actually probably trying to portray.
hmm
So it just feels like you're kind of out of place in this setting. It don't make sense.
I, yeah, yeah.
Maybe her and Asuka could have a match against each other and it make total sense, or have a feud and it might make more sense. But I don't get
It's the
I'm
same.
not
Kevin
being
Nash was saying something similar to her. The match we really want to see is Rhea versus Bianca Belair. Now, I will say that I feel
you
like
got
the
Becky Lynch.
storyline wise,
You got too many good women wrestlers right now for me to keep seeing her like shut up.
yeah, I think I do feel like they played along with that actual flaw in the storyline. Like, well, just for the simple fact that they really did ick her a lot. And that kind of it's like they kind of played the WWE universe on how they played as the WWE universe as they were like fighting in each other pretty much like yeah, we know you there and you do great tricks and stuff, but we still igging you.
Yes, and they should have had her lose too. But she didn't. She won. She's still the women's world champion. Yeah. So that
Let's
happened.
see how long this lasts.
Um after that, I wanna say we went into
The Sin City street fight.
man, look, this is old school, just two big niggas beating the shit out of each other with stuff. Dope
I
match.
was, I was in the day.
I like when hardcore matches actually just play into the hardcore of it and just like really just beat the shit out of each other. Don't worry about like the story. Like they just beat the shit out of each other. That's basically what it was. Just two big, tall, brolic dudes fucking each other up, and it was good. Drew McIntyre got his revenge on Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre has had a lot of losses to a lot of guys, so he kind of on this revenge tour right now, where he's trying to get in his get back
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely on all the people that done beat him over the years. So he was able to get a matchup over Damian Priest. He haluva kicked that nigga head through that chair so hard.
Mm.
Oh my god. I, it was bad. Like that was
Claymore.
man. For it to be called, wasn't is it a hell of a kick? Whatever you call it, Claymore kick.
It's a Claymore kick.
Claymore.
Yeah.
Boy,
Alua is
I thought a Claymore went off.
Sammy's name.
Yeah, same damn kick, pretty much.
Yeah.
But man, Damian Priest need to get checked out after that match. He kicked
Mm-hmm.
the fuck out of him. But Drew McIntyre kicks his head through a chair to win. And again get his revenge on Damian Priest. I like that direction they're going with Drew. I like that they're building him up to be a strong person again so they can get him back into the main event picture. And he needed a good win over another formidable opponent because he's been on a string of like lost
Lost.
lately. So he needed that to kind of keep him in the mix. So good match there.
My
Excited.
my only critique of this match is Damian Priest, you need a better costume maker. Like you need a better wardrobe maker or something. Because it's given
gay?
like, huh?
Is he a
Damian
gay?
Priest?
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't.
nah,
I,
they just joke him as they
oh,
joke him because his outfits look. They just joke him and call him the bisexual Undertaker because his outfits look like a bisexual Undertaker outfit. Like,
yeah, that's what I had heard, the bisexual Undertaker thing tag. So
yeah, they just call him that because
okay,
yeah, it just looked ridiculous. That's why I want him to do something with his wardrobe, yo. Like, I understand you want the same Undertaker tank top and everything, this, that, the third. Get you some armor, do something, do something with it or whatever, because it just looked like a big onesie.
he just needs a gimmick update. Like
Yeah, he do. He do.
that goth thing is kind of played out on all of the Judgment Day, so I think they just need to like update that gimmick and make it into.
Like, the only one it works for is Rhea Ripley because her character makes sense with the goth thing. You, Damian Priest, the only thing that matches with the goth thing with you is your name, Damian Priest. That's it. And you're Puerto Rican. It don't really match.
Yeah,
It's
it's a whole
not.
lot of no match. I think that's his trouble. It's a disconnect
Mm-hmm.
out of his stuff.
Like, you want to be the Undertaker, but the Undertaker's a redneck, and you Puerto Rican. You got to find you a Puerto Rican Undertaker lore or something and delve into that or something like that. But really, you just a big dude, man. Like, pause. Like, I don't even know if a gimmick would work for Damian Priest. I think he just need to be the nigga that beats people the fuck up or whatever. Like, he need to be like a Batista or some shit.
That's possible. You might be right there.
Yeah, because some wrestlers, a storyline just makes you look corny, or a gimmick just makes you look corny. Sometimes you just need to be the brolic, I beat this nigga up person. And Phace is back.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was off stage all this time. So I was looking at him. I thought he had just muted and was like doing daddy duty or something real quick. So that's my bad.
It's alright. I was enjoying the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Damian Priest needs a whole new like everything. New persona, new look. Uh the golf thing really didn't go with him in the beginning. It was like they just had to put him with a group just so he could be somewhere because of his size. His size isn't that impressive as far as in comparison to other wrestlers. His move set is him trying to do a choke slam. Yeah, I really don't get that. He's not big enough to be doing choke slams to big people. Uh, I would say they need to redo him and make him like the new Razor Ramon, but then that was Carlito's thing. So I really don't know what they could do with Damian Priest. The bisexual Undertaker things didn't know that, but that kind of threw me off. But
That's what they choked.
there'll never be another Undertaker, so they should never try to give anybody a gimmick anywhere close to that because it'll only be a failure. Because the Undertaker did his gimmick so long and so well, can never be anything in comparison to that. So it just need to be a brand new idea with him. Shit, like y'all said, just be a big nigga that beat people up all the time, make him the enforcer type dude
Yeah.
to a new group or something. But him and like just an individual wrestler thing, I don't think he holds enough weight or had enough charisma to just hold a storyline by himself. I think he needs a group setting to really thrive and to just shine. Maybe later on in his career, that solo thing can be something they can aim at. But right now, at this point, I believe like he needs a group to attach himself to.
Yeah. And I just don't like his choke slam. Like, I don't like you choke slam somebody and sit down at the same time. It look like it hurts both of y'all at the same time, and it just don't look cool. Like this shit just does not look cool. It look like it works, but it don't. Nah.
It looks like that choke slam took all your power, and that's why you had to sit down with it.
Now you gotta sit there and
Like,
tap it.
whew, let me catch my breath real quick. All right,
Yeah.
come on.
Tap A. Tap A.
Mm-hmm. Tap A out this motherfucker.
Yeah, well, we definitely got to get something else, but he definitely got kicked into a new gimmick, so hopefully he'll come.
Mm-hmm.
Because Drew McIntyre damn sure won that fight. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the next match, if I'm not mistaken, was that Becky in them or was that AJ in them?
Nah. It's the fatal 4-way match.
Okay, so we had the Fatal 4-Way now. We had Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Another great match. Like, I will say this about night two. To start off with, all of the first three matches were all good matches. It was like exciting. And this match, let me just say something. I know how that finish happened, but Braun Breaker's a motherfucking star, okay? He's one of
Mm-hmm.
the taking Fatu niggas that you just can't hold back. You just gotta let him do what he gonna do. This nigga is the new Goldberg, but way better because he
Mm-hmm.
can actually talk and shit too. Like,
The rest.
man, the barking and shit, man, the niggas, man. Did you see that
It's in the
spear?
bloodline.
I seen every last one of them spears.
That nigga spear. Oh my god,
It's in the bloodline, man.
he speared the demon outfield about Finn Balor. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
this nigga was a tank in there, and it was just them other three trying to stop him, basically.
Basically, it's like a juggernaut fight.
For like the first good 5-6 minutes of that match until finally the little one started jumping on him and kind of getting off. I love I love Dominic Mysterio winning.
I
I
do
think
too.
I think it leans more. I like the way he won turning on Finn Balor because it forces Finn Balor to become the demon again and go lean back and kind of fix that character, but it also allows Dominic to kind of lean into his new fan favorite type role. Chicken
Mm-hmm.
chicken tendies is about to be the new shirt. You know
He
niggas is all that shit. Like,
and he actually pull off some moves though.
oh,
He,
Dominic can wrestle. He's a good
yeah,
wrestler.
he
Yeah.
pulled off
Like,
some moves.
everybody in this match were great wrestlers. Like, Penta was
Mhm.
doing some wild shit.
Yeah,
Like,
Pitts like that's
Finn
the
was
one
getting his shit in.
luchador that I feel like I could watch his matches, and I'm going to see somebody get damaged
And
instead
I know
of
he
looking.
Mexican, but he can actually talk on the mic too. Like,
Mm.
he kind of like he got like a, if you was to take Conan and put him with like Rey Mysterio,
Mhm.
that flippity flippity shit, but he can actually like talk shit and like hype the matches up and shit too. So
Mhm. And
oh,
I ain't know, but that Ray Phoenix dude is his brother. But
I'm sorry, I got that moth. I'm sorry.
oh yeah. But no, I was saying Ray Phoenix. That
Damn,
Ray
I
Phoenix.
thought you been got that motherfucker.
No, I kept missing him, but I got his ass now. We are good now. Go ahead, Ray Phoenix is his brother.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just like when I hear people bring their family in. It's one of them things. One of them nigga things.
I hope
But
let them be a good tag team in the tag team division. I think they'll spice it up. And again, you're talking about people that can actually talk and wrestle, so they can actually sell the storyline. So that's all I really need from you. If you can look, I ain't gonna lie to you. As long as you do about a couple of really cool moves, I don't really care about the wrestling part that much. I need you to make me care about everything else because that's why I'm
mhm.
watching. Like once as a kid, I found out it was fake. I stopped caring about that part. Like I want to see you do something cool that I ain't never seen before, but in a
Entertain
storyline
me.
that I care about. Like make me give a fuck. And yeah, these guys did that. It was a great match. I think it left all of them looking strong to where like nobody looked like, oh, you just got your ass whooped. Everybody looked like formidable coming out of this, so they could still be in the mix for the Intercontinental Championship or other championships. And again, Braun Breaker solidified himself as a star. I would say though, if Jacob Fatu was like the highlight or like the standout, or if this was your coming out party, bruh, Braun Breaker had his in this match. Like he looked dominant. He looks like he should be in the championship scene. He looked like he should be up there with the Drew McIntyres and the Randy Ortons and the Roman Reigns of the world. Like he looks legit in that role. And we're gonna get more to that real quick. But good match. Dominic Mysterio wins, new Intercontinental Championship. I mean, yeah, Intercontinental Champion. Um, what was the next match? Was it AJ Styles?
Believe so.
Or-
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no, no. It won't. It won't. It won't. It was the Randy Orton match.
Okay. My personal favorite match of the entire WrestleMania. First of all, long time Randy Orton fan.
Hmm.
Love that guy. Love his finishing move, even though you know it's just a diamond cutter. But the way he does it and the variety of moments he's giving me with it, I just fuck with it. And now that he's like jacked up Randy Orton, like I'm gonna fuck everybody up, Randy Orton. I like it.
Hmm.
Um, came into the match, didn't have an opponent, had the open challenge out there to anybody to come out and fight him. Nobody from WWE had stepped up to the challenge. So out comes motherfucking I believe in Joe Hendry. This goofy ass nigga came out. When I
Let me.
tell
This nigga look like one of Face's characters from back in the day when we played the game, man. Like
you,
this name,
Mm-hmm.
niggas
he
that
was
he
like Rick Haverty.
just for you to beat up in the match, just so you
Hmm.
can have a nigga to fight. Yeah, this nigga is goofy as hell. Generic Caucasian man like to turn around and pose and grin. I don't get it, but I also don't watch TNA, so I understand that that may be just
He's another LA Knight.
I did. That's what he reminds me of. Goofy ass grin on his face comes out, steps down, challenges Randy Orton. He's the TNA World Champion, mind you. Randy Orton gets commenced to beating the shit out of this boy. The nigga finally gets off like two good moves, and instead of him staying on Randy Orton and trying to get him a win and get him a good WrestleMania moment, this motherfucker turns to the camera and grins with that. Why would you do that and stick your big ass head out with Randy Orton still in the ring?
Cause
Man,
it,
Randy Orton swooped out of nowhere like a bat out of hell and just throw this nigga into a blitz. Like when I tell you he tried to put that nigga head through the middle of the mat.
I tell you, I watch it over and over and over again because I enjoy a good RKO moment.
Bruh, when I tell you it was amazing to see. It was awesome, 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 awesome. It's the second best RKO of the week. And then he picked this nigga up, held his hand up, and this goofy nigga was like, "Yeah, he respects me," and got RKO'd again. I was like, man, if you don't get your doofus ass
Mm-hmm. Like the
off
RKO is the new stunner.
with
Is the
this
new stunner.
goofy shit, man, he fucked that boy up. Shout out to the Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Short match, but very entertaining, very
Joe
hilarious.
Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe Joe Hendry got his ass whipped, is what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but moving on, we also had was this AJ Styles or Becky Lynch? You know the order. I'm finna
AJ.
match. Okay.
AJ.
Yeah, AJ Styles and Logan Paul. Unpopular opinion. I
Mm.
like Logan Paul. Not as a person, but as a wrestler and a personality in wrestling, I enjoy it. The kid got wrestling moves. He's good
I
at
I can safely say I've enjoyed every Logan Paul match.
he's good at making me like get annoyed by him. He's good at
Yeah.
drawing heat. He's believable because he's actually done MMA and has an athletic background, so you can believe he actually could be fighting these guys. Like it's not like some random dude off the street. Like, oh no, this dude, yeah, he's legit. So I like it. He's getting better every match, and the kid is an athlete. Like that fucking pulverizer is an amazing finisher.
Mm-hmm.
I love that finish. That's a dope ass finishing move. That shit is needs to be protected. It's innovate. I like it. And he does. He's just I like the kid can do nothing wrong. He's a good wrestler, and I know people hate him because he's Logan Paul, but I like it. It was a good match. AJ Styles can't have a bad match. The nigga, he's one of them ones like
He,
Sean
he
used to be,
he's phenomenal.
like Kenny Omega, like
AJ Styles. Yo.
trying to think of who else I can think of, like Daniel Bryan, like these
Mm,
guys, Punk even, Seth Rollins, like these guys they're walking 5-star matches. You're gonna have a good match if you're in the ring with them. They're gonna make you look great, and they're gonna look great doing all they do. So it was a good match. Um, Logan Paul won. That pulverizer is over. I like that finish.
mm-hmm.
It's
It,
different
it
and
looked
it's
like it works.
devastating. I believe it.
It looked like it works.
It fits his style of wrestling. And yeah, yeah, it works for me. So good match. Logan Paul won. Um, yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. That takes us to the women tag team championship match. You had Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, who were the champions. Coming into the match, Lyra Valkyria was supposed to be with
Bailey.
yeah, Bailey. But Bailey got a kayfabe injury before, so she wasn't available. So everybody was trying to figure out who's going to be Lyra's tag team partner. And out comes Becky Lynch, back from injury. Ain't seen her in a minute. She been out with
Yeah,
the
I was just asking about her. Matter of fact.
so like the crowd popped for sure. Was happy to see her back. She got a great theme song. Anything I noticed these theme songs. If you got somebody saying "whoa" at any
Mm-hmm. You're
song,
over. You're
you
over.
because
You,
her, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all got that whoa somewhere in there, and that shit makes you. I don't
if
know what it
if
is, but
you have a part
it
of the
feels like
song where the audience can join along with it,
man, all
you're
they shit.
over.
They got stadium music. If all of they shit feel like you at a soccer stadium and they doing that ole 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 ole.
You know what? I started thinking about Becky Lynch when Charlotte came out on the Royal Rumble. Because I thought to myself, all right, Charlotte's out. The fuck Becky Lynch at? She ain't showing up yet?
With Becky also, they had that baby, so she was at
That's
home
true.
enjoying being a mom at the same time as nursing the injury. So she had a little more to come back from. Charlotte was ready to come back because Charlotte getting a divorce. So
Oh, well, yeah.
she was ready to get busy and just get to work and kind of get her
Mm,
mind. And so
She
you
get,
got that there.
yeah,
But
she
it's good to see
get her
Becky.
ass though, so she can get her man back. Anyway,
Right. Liv looked terrified, so I can definitely see her and Becky having some type of a feud coming down the line. Um,
mm-hmm.
it was a good match. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan did a good job of isolating Lyra for most of the match. I don't know who this Lyra Valkyria girl is. This is my first time seeing her. She came down to the ring with bird wings, looking like a damn Irish Coco Ware or something. I didn't know. I didn't get. I don't know what her gimmick. I don't get it. but she's supposed to be, Becky Lynch's protege or whatever. So I roll with it. But they basically beat the shit out of Lyra for most of the match and kind of held her from tagging out. And then finally they tagged in Becky, and Becky came in and beat everybody up and won the match. It was good because you got another 2-belt champion in the women's ranks with Lyra Valkyria. That was dope. And it was just good to see Becky back and looking healthy again. And she looked like she still had it. So that puts a new wrinkle in that top tier of the women's division as far as Rhea Ripley and Bianca and them, because you got Becky back, and Becky's definitely one of them ones. So I'm excited to see what feuds and storylines will come out of that. But yeah, new women's tag team champions, Liv and Raquel lost. And then finally, we have the main event.
Before we even bring this up, I just want to know. I just want to put out there that I was right. Motherfucker, I was right. But I said it was going to happen. I'm right. And I just like the fact that I was right. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. All right.
Okay. Yeah, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. We had evil John Cena come out. Yes, Pat was right. We'll get to that as the finish of the match, but I knew Cody was gonna lose as soon as he came out with that entrance. I think the only person I might have seen win after coming out with one of them crazy masks on is Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And when when you humping the boss's daughter, you gonna win. But I don't recall seeing anybody else come out with them cool, crazy like masks and shit and then win the match. They always it's like always a symbol like, oh damn. So I knew it was gonna go wrong there. John Cena plays this heel role perfectly though. Like he's probably better as a heel than he's ever been as a babyface. Like straight face the whole match, not shit, looking like he's bored out of his mind with every move, doing the old school punch, that double axe handle moves and shit like he's Hulk Hogan from 1989. Like just crazy dryness. And then Travis Scott comes out.
For no fucking reason. Other than his song is the theme music.
I'm sure everybody has already said it on their different wrestling podcasts.
I'm tired of this nigga coming out for no reason.
Why is Travis Scott here? Who asked for this? Was there an online clamoring to get him on wrestling, or like why is he here?
Travis likes wrestling. He got in
the nigga smacking Cody Rhodes and hit. Who gave you the authority to come out here and hit any man? If you don't get your little narrow ass back to Calabasas,
I'm glad Cody got his little receipt.
Travis Kardashian, you lost your cotton picking mind. Who told you bring your happy ass out here with a hardcore belt and oversized Jinko jeans to come down here and get crossroaded and ruin this man?
Nothing about Travis looked like he's supposed to be there.
Listen, yo, I'm not mad that John Cena won and is the new undisputed WWE champion. I'm not mad that John Cena broke the record. I actually like that for the fans. A lot of fans in attendance were happy because they grew up with John Cena. I get it. But Travis Scott being involved is the one downside to this. Like this, that nigga put a damper on my whole WrestleMania experience.
Travis Scott being involved is like Dennis Rodman getting involved in WCW.
Oh, like why are you here?
Yeah.
Go.
I do you one better. I do you one better.
Everybody.
I do you one better. Travis Scott getting involved is like Karl Malone getting involved in the WCW.
I could deal with that because at least you was part of the match. You was actually wrestling. Like that's what kind of get Dennis Rodman in the past. Like somebody brought you in.
And they
David,
were actually athletes.
somebody asked you to be their tag team partner. I get it. Okay. Nobody asked you for anything, Travis. There was no vignette where The Rock called you up and was like, "I need a secret weapon. Come on in, Travis." Nobody asked for him. He just showed up one day with The Rock and came in and smacked Cody and been here since. Why are you here, sir?
I
I
went
wouldn't
to the, I
be
went
mad if
to the right Hollywood party.
I'm not mad if you came in and like for the Hall of Fame ceremony, you did the intro music or some, or or whatever. Do a promo for a sponsor or some, or do a like you come in with a mic and cut to a yeah, make sure y'all go on here and do it. I ain't mad at that, but you being a part of this wrestling is a blasphemous. Even I Show Speed, I understood when he came in to help Logan Paul. It tied in streamer helping streamer. Astro Speed is a famous athlete online. Like it fits into his persona. Okay. Travis, nobody knows you for any. Like, what are you here for? We just know,
Fiend, fiend,
we know you
fiend.
yelling on stage and getting a bunch of kids killed at your concert. Let's be clear. You are not the person we were looking for to come in and fight 6'4" giants and it be believable. Go home. I'm sure your Kardashian baby needs you right now. Go home.
It would be all right if it made sense, but it was totally like you could take his whole part of the fucking story out, and
Bruh.
it's like totally unnecessary.
Only way that a walk in would have made sense would have been if it had have been Randy Orton to save Cody Rhodes, or if it had have been, no, it's three ways: Randy Orton, Stone Cold, or some legend coming out like they did last year with the Undertaker to
Mm-hmm.
stop like some nefarious plot or something, or if it had have been actually The Rock, since The Rock was actually the one that kind of helped initiate.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
That would have made sense. But once everybody knew The Rock won't gonna be there, to me, I would have rather John Cena had just won clean. I think
Mm,
even more annoying that his heel character won clean. I think it would have gave even more credence to him calling himself the real champion, which would have made his heel character even more annoying. Because yes, you did actually win, and I think it would have fit better. Travis, no more Travis Scott. Okay, WWE. Rock, Triple H, the little con guy that y'all be talking to all the time, please don't bring him on here no more.
okay.
Okay.
I know y'all still trying to be cool. Well, at least The Rock is and everything, but we don't give a fuck about that shit. You got his goofy ass walking down the street or whatever. It would make more sense if Metro Boomin came out to help Cody Rhodes because they had that promo before with each other.
Or you
But
just
still, you said what?
don't have nobody that's not a wrestler or got something to do with this actual storyline. That
Exactly.
Yeah, stop bringing rappers into wrestling. Shit.
that part. Everybody, I know y'all want to tie into the celebrity thing and y'all got this Netflix deal, but just because somebody's famous don't mean they gotta actually wrestle. You can bring them on to boost publicity and get eyes on your fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's why that's why I like West Side
I
Gun.
did sound like what that nigga from Fat Albert. Hey,
That, that's why I like West Side Gun and Wale getting involved when they get involved with wrestling. Because they don't really get involved. They don't mess around. They just show up. Hey, I'm here. I'm a rapper. And then they go about their business.
that
They
part.
don't even.
Do the celebrity thing. Come out, wave at the fans, say a couple words, go back.
That's it.
I don't need you smacking wrestlers. I don't need you coming in, jumping in the middle of championship matches. Like, no, get your ass up out of here.
And it makes you look
At
corny.
one point in time, that was appreciated more because the celebrity getting in it was like something once in a blue moon thing.
But
But
even
now
back
being it happens so often, no one cares. It's not needed. It's a turn off from the actual match. It's a
then,
take away from the storylines.
look who the celebrities were back then, though. You had Mike Tyson coming in. Believe
Mm-hmm.
Pete Rose.
if he smacked somebody. You had athletes. You had Mr. T. You had Zeus big ass. You had fucking what's
David Arquette.
the other nigga, man? No, man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Vince Russo ruined all that shit. That's what started this mess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about no before. What's the nigga back in that? Damn, yo.
You said Mr. T, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
said that Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that
LT.
and is known for clotheslining niggas. You believe that? And the way they was brought in was to be wrestlers. You were brought in to be even Jay Leno and them. They were brought in when they did had them few celebrities that was like you an actor or something. You don't really belong in here. It was
Donald.
brought to be a part of a gimmick match against another actor and a wrestler. So you was basically wrestling against the actor. You won't
Even
really out there expected to be fighting no wrestlers and shit. Liberace was out there kicking with the goddamn Rockettes, not fucking smacking Hulk Hogan.
even Donald Trump made more sense because of Vince McMahon being there.
But he fought Vince McMahon. He didn't fight fucking Undertaker.
Exactly.
Like some shit just don't come on, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. WWE stop. Now I will say this: WrestleMania was lackluster, but the storylines coming out of WrestleMania are exciting. Did y'all watch Raw SmackDown this week before I go any
Yes,
further?
I did. Yep. Whoa. We
That's
skipped over
I
one
got
thing.
almost all the
We
highlights.
skipped over one thing in that last match. Motherfucker, I was right. I said it. I called it. John Cena gonna win, and guess what's gonna happen? Now y'all can talk about Raw because that's what's gonna happen next. I just like saying I'm right.
This nigga here.
I was right. I just liked the fact that I predicted something and was right. That's all.
Did you put money on it? You put a bet on it?
No, who's gonna vote? Who's gonna bet me on wrestling?
It might be on Prize Picks. You never know.
You might be right because everything be on Prize Picks. All right, I'm gonna shut up, y'all.
I was letting you get your shit off. Well,
Go to Prize Picks. Use code // the Podnas Prize Picks.
yeah, you do that. Yeah, it's gonna end up owing them money. Hey, but yeah, so Raw highlights. Biggest thing for me that I want to talk about from Raw was Randy Orton and the oh shit moment.
Yes, that shit was hilarious.
So John Cena comes out to do the the typical champion, the
Beat.
Raw after WrestleMania, the champion always got to come out and do his first promo of the year and set the tone for what's coming up next. So John Cena comes out and is doing his typical heel spiel. And yes, I told you I'm the last real champion. And then he goes through this thing where he shows how many dates he has left in the WWE that he has to just show up. He doesn't have to wrestle. He just has to show up to these dates. So as he's going down this list and all this, he gets, I got 27 dates left. And and I'm gonna take this championship away, and nobody will ever be able to have it. And I'm gonna take the championship that Hulk Hogan and Bruno Sammartino, and he names all these people, and yeah, I'm gonna take this home, and yeah, never be able to have it again. You have to reset and start over at zero again. And then Randy Orton comes out. Randy Orton has the funniest promo on this nigga because he tells this nigga that, yeah, I know why you acting like this. You got a void in your life, and you need to have some kids. I ain't never in wrestling or anywhere else heard somebody shit talk somebody by saying, "Yeah, you need to have some kids." Like
I was
what?
like, John Cena. I feel
What?
like
Yeah, nigga, you need to have some kids. That's what's wrong with you. I
uh,
was dead. Um,
but his
but
response.
yeah, Cena then says, "Well, I've been raising yours for 25 years, talking to the fans, and that's real because he has raised a lot of people children. He has been the Hulk Hogan of his generation for a lot of young ones growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So gotta give him that. So basically they go back and forth, back and forth. Oh no, hold on. I'm skipping ahead. My bad.
Yeah, that
My
was
Wrong night. First night, Cena's doing all this talking about the 27 days and all this. He can take the championship. And all of a sudden, you just hear cheering behind him. And this nigga Randy Orton is behind him looking crazy. And this nigga Cena turns around and does the funniest thing. This nigga Cena turns around and goes, "Oh shit!"
Shit.
And RKO'd to the floor. Man, but the oh shit just sold everything. That was the
It made it
realest
worse.
moment.
It made it worse. It made
That
it even better.
oh shit. Bow! And got RKO'd through the floor. And Randy Orton stood over him and held up the champion. Mind you, Randy is right behind John Cena on championships. John Cena got the 17. Randy's going for 15 right now. So he's right there. So he's kind of chasing that history and that legacy as well. So, and he has a long history with John Cena. So, beautiful way to start off the year after WrestleMania with RKO and John Cena going at it. I had nothing else from Raw that I really cared about that much. It was kind of just like, yeah, all right. SmackDown did it for me more than anything.
But I do want to bring up the storyline on Raw that at the end of the night, pretty much, where it seems to be another alliance going along.
Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. You're right. Yes. Because Seth Rollins, he did his promo, after him and Paul Heyman did their heel turn and came together to form their connection. And what, Roman Reigns came out, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
Roman Reigns came out
CM Punk came out first.
Got to fighting.
Yeah, and then Roman Reigns.
Then Roman Reigns came out to jump in the fray. And you thought he was gonna spear Paul Heyman. And this nigga, Ron Breaker, speared the bloodline soul. I'm talking about every Anoa'i and all of them Fatus and all of them. I'm talking about he speared all of that out this nigga. When I tell you that is the biggest spear I've seen, and we've seen a lot of spears from Rhino to Goldberg to Edge to Bobby Lashley to all of the people that do spears. Man, this nigga lifted Roman Reigns' soul out. And then speared this nigga through the barricade after running around the ring. Man, look, when I tell you, yo, don't nobody want no smoke with Braun Breaker but Jacob Fatu. That's the only nigga I see can face this nigga.
Only one.
This nigga Braun Breaker is different. Like, if he hits you with that, your ribs are broken.
And now he's a Heyman guy.
And the scary part is, like, this pedigree, like, you got Scott Steiner's body with the intensity of Rick. You played football and wrestled. Like, you just the nigga doing backflips and Frankensteiners and all kinds of crazy shit. Like, this nigga's this nigga's different.
Very much so. And it's clean each time. Each time is clean.
Damn, bro. Braun Breaker is that guy. When I need him and Jacob Fatu in a just Brock Lesnar Goldberg type match where they just beat the shit out of each other for a quick 5 minutes and I don't care who wins. Just let them go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just do all of their most high impact moves on each other, one after another. Just bow, 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 bow. And both of that.
Oh man. But
yeah, Braun Breaker, that looks like a scary group. They need one more person to me though.
Yeah, it's always good to have a third.
You need like a good 3 wrestler alliance, so you could have 2 of them get the tag belts if you want to, and all of that. And you know what I mean? Like, you need like the Braun. You got the brains with Seth Rollins, and you need like one more dude to be like your protege or the next in line or something. I don't know. But
we should guess that. I'm gonna try to go down the list. I'll bring up my guesses.
Or even they could even get a woman just to
that
have
too.
a wrestler in the stable to like be able to do stuff that the other 2 can't do or something. But you just need to have like I just feel like a trio with Paul makes sense.
I would just think I was just thinking, since I mean it's pretty much a heel turn, Becky Lynch, because she just did a heel turn.
Well, she said her ancestors say they don't like working together,
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
and so I don't see that happen.
that makes sense.
Now, that was all I had from Raw. I didn't really care about too much else, like some of the little smaller things.
I was just gonna bring up
Bring it up.
that
Come
goddamn Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch ain't the tag team title champions no more. Liv
Yeah.
and more
Becky
Liv and
shit out of
Raquel's back, and Becky whooped Lyra's ass afterwards.
I
So
mean, dog shit out of that girl. Lord.
and then after that, Rusev Day. Rusev came back.
I don't know much about him to care. That's my problem. I wasn't there for that.
Him and John Cena had a stint for a good while, but he's good. He's good. This is probably around the time you won't even pay attention to it, but yeah, he's good. So
I know who he is. Like as far as like I've seen him before. I've seen him on chiropractor videos. Him and his wife Lana got they back cracked by this dude that be like cracking a bunch of celebrities back. And I be oh man, like no man, like you know they do the chiropractic. They be like
and both of them their back crack,
snapping your neck and shit. But yeah, but that's where I saw him at. But I've never seen him wrestle or know much about his character other than he's supposed to be Russian.
yeah, pretty much.
Other
And
than
the other thing is, I was
why
gonna bring up was Pat McAfee punching Gunther.
don't care about that.
That it entertained me for a moment, but that's about it.
Yeah, some of that little small stuff like and shit. I don't care. I ain't got back into wrestling hard enough. Pause. I'm not entertained by wrestling yet. To where
I just like how they like to carry the story along. I just look at certain stuff just to, me. I'm always trying to learn how to write the better story in my mind. So I'm just looking at how they move the story along with certain stuff, or how they're gonna.
People will like it. I just don't care. It ain't even I don't like it. I just don't have like an investment in it. It hasn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand.
Hasn't like brought me into their story enough for me to like be moved by it or nothing. Like it just happened, kind of type shit. But then SmackDown happened.
Yep.
And SmackDown was kind of SmackDown is becoming the flagship show overall to me. I feel like it's more shit be going down on SmackDown or like crazier storylines be going down on SmackDown. But Jacob Fatu is a fucking star, okay?
Yeah.
If I didn't say that during the WrestleMania breakdown, let me just say that again. That's my favorite wrestler right now in all of wrestling. I just want to see this big Samoan nigga beat the shit out of people over and over again and moonsault on them and throw them off the ropes and dive on niggas and just like this big nigga be throwing himself around like he ain't 280.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know how big you are and you just jumping off shit like like he that big nigga that be the little kids don't realize that he that big. It just be flopping. Like you can't do what them little niggas doing. You gonna hurt something. Preferably, most likely the other people in the ring. Bad. They just be flopping this big ass on it with the moonsault, and the moonsault's clean too. I mean,
he be defying logic because he just
be popping up like he pencil or somebody. This nigga be like pop, pop, boom.
I believe I can do it, so I can do it.
Like he's more agile than the Usos.
Yeah.
And he weighs about as much as both of them together.
Yeah.
That's a big gold teeth nigga that be just jumping on people. And it looks bad. When I tell you it is some entertaining shit. And I love his gimmick because it ain't one. It's just this nigga from the Bay Area that just came. I'm gonna beat your ass. I went to prison, nigga. Fuck you. My dog walk your ass. All gas, no brakes. Y'all know what I mean? Like I like it. It's just I believe that's him. Like he's like
that's him every day.
He's like Stone Cold. Like it's just I believe it. Like just get out of his way, please. Don't fuck with him. I appreciate that. It's different. It's exciting. We knew what was gonna happen when we heard the rumors about him possibly coming to WWE, and it's happening before our eyes. He is about to be that guy, and I'm here for it. I'm a Jacob Fatu fan. Fatu. But yeah, he came in and beat the shit out of everybody.
Everybody.
Just wreck shop real quick and then start shaking
Just
and with the belt and lick the belt.
displaying his dominance in the.
Just crazy beating ass. Like I don't even remember why he came in and whooped ass. I just remember him coming in and beating ass.
He didn't have a reason. He just displaying dominance. You know, a
Yo,
goddamn.
you down there fighting? Let me come down there and show you how to do it. Bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop,
Was it
bop.
Drew McIntyre and LA Knight? Well, LA Knight, he wanted to say his rematch clause. And then Drew McIntyre is like, I just beat everybody. I had a great match. I want to beat somebody that's not
Don't worry about
pussy.
it. I show both of y'all what you gonna get. You
Mhm.
remember Thursday night? Bop, bop, bop. Hey Drew, you catch some of this too, big boy. Bop, 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 bop. Everybody. Bop, bop, bop. And then I'm gonna lick my belt and shake at y'all niggas. Like fucking the boogeyman.
Yeah, I
Man,
think he got everybody. Like,
that nigga's a star. I even seen him on a Club 520 podcast with Jeff Teague and shit. That nigga is a star. He got it. He I believe him. And do not run up on this nigga in real life, please.
at all.
Like
At
if
all.
you know anything about his daddy and the legends of his daddy in street fights and shit, don't run up on his son. I'm telling you, he got his daddy in him. Just come to the ring, wreck shit, and go home.
And a little bit something extra, probably.
I love it. No, his dad was that nigga though. Like everybody used to say, like, don't fuck with me.
Mm.
Like, leave him alone in real life. Like, just no, don't run up on that.
True.
Jacob seems like that type of like again. This nigga beat the shit out of Braun Strowman and made it look easy. And Braun Strowman is not a little guy, but he was
And
tossing.
made it look believable.
He
You know
was
what I mean?
that big nigga around like he ain't a mountain. Like he tossed him around like a sack of flour. Like, yeah, whatever. Get over here. Get over.
And it was believable.
Let me jump on your face till I bloody your shit.
Because, you know, people have beaten Braun Strowman before, but it don't look as
Yeah, it looked like
believable.
a struggle. It looked like, okay, yeah, you in a fight.
Yeah.
Look
All right.
like I haven't seen Jacob look like he's been hurt yet. Like he's beating people up bad.
Oh, no, that nigga got the Wolverine healing or some shit. That nigga
100.
popped right back the fuck up.
100. I'll let you run down the rest of the recap because that was really all I wanted to talk about from Smack. That
Really, that really ain't much. Fucking Zelita is the new women's United States champion. Alistair Black attacked Miz for some fucking reason. I ain't really paid no attention to that.
Alistair Black is, and I ain't care about Miz on the real world.
Our truth said what's up to John Cena. John Cena stayed in character and went about his business. that's fucking about it. It was Jay Cargill and Tiffany Stratton.
Oh yeah. And then Naomi came down and threw them fake ass punches.
Yeah, and yeah, I hate when they do that shit. And then Nia came down or whatever. But
wrestling for you.
and the best part of the night was when Randy Orton said to John Cena,
I hold his ass again. Bitch, you gonna keep eating
I
these
hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand.
Sing over me. Sing over me.
oh, and then it looked like John Cena was gonna get his receipt from that RKO on Raw, and he was stomping Randy down for a moment, but soon as he got a breath, man, Randy got his ass.
That's the Viper. He don't need but 1 second. We've seen that nigga Hey, look, man, he'd get beat up the whole match and RKO you when in the middle of your finisher. Good
Nigga,
night.
that one time when he RKO Seth Rollins midair.
Boy, off the stomp, bro.
Yes, that shit was the greatest RKO. I think every time somebody say RKO, I think of that particular one.
When you talk about out of nowhere, beautiful, flawless. he painted a Mona Lisa right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the timing was perfect. The only thing I think was close to it is when Seth Rollins pedigreed that nigga Roman Reigns out the spear.
Yeah, yeah.
That was hard. I was like, I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like that on the spear. Like usually they just move out of the way of it, but that was a dope ass counter. Like, oh, you right, and oh,
I think
perfect.
he did that.
Oh, man.
I think he did that a couple times, but it only been like maybe a handful of times. Like you could probably count on one hand.
3 total, and one of them was this week. I want to say,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, but I'm
yeah.
talking about the first one. That shit was chef's
Mm.
kiss. That was awesome. But yeah, man, it's been a great week in wrestling. Jacob Fatu was a star. Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins with Paul Heyman is about to be a devastating combination. Like that's about to run roughshod over the WWE for a second. John Cena is a amazing heel, and he might actually walk the fuck out of here with this belt.
Mm-hmm.
He may be storylining some
Oh,
setting everything and having a brand new belt, a brand new champion, everything, and resetting it all and letting him retire with it.
but he got one match coming up that's in the way. May 10th, Backlash, St. Louis, Missouri, the hometown of Randy Orton.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: Randy ain't winning that match. Sadly, he gonna RKO the fuck out of John Cena a few times, but he not gonna win that match. They not gonna let. They gonna milk this Cena run until the last bit of the days.
I
Whoever
don't
Cena,
think
if they win, they gonna win right at the end when Cena could possibly really be about to walk out.
I
And that's
don't think they're gonna win. I don't think he's gonna win on Backlash either, because majority of the times, if they have a match on and it's in your hometown, you lose. It ain't until like you have like a second or third match to your hometown that you actually win. But it seems like every time somebody have a match in their hometown,
I
Sami
think back
Zayn,
to the
everybody.
big matches with somebody in their hometown, but you might be right there.
Yeah, like if you a babyface and you're in your hometown, you're gonna lose.
Was Sami Zayn in his hometown when he won last year?
I think he did, but he lost like about 3 other times before that, before he was in his hometown.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, you might be right there. Well, I look forward to a good match, and I just want to see Cena get his ass whooped as many
Win.
times. And I tell you what, if Travis Scott bring his bitch ass out there, I hope they jump him for real.
Please.
Like I hope turn around,
Fiend playing.
get the match, and just beat the hell out of him.
Punch him every time you hear the nigga say Fiend, Fiend.
Yes, I am so sick of that song. I don't like that song. I don't like him being in wrestling. I just want it to all stop. And I just act a bad dream and we wake up and we back to normal fucking pro wrestling. I don't want to see that nigga. I'm
Fiend.
good on that. But yeah, man, great week in wrestling. We're gonna have more for y'all next week. We back on schedule, so we will have our wrestling check in next week as well. I'm sure Raw and SmackDown this week is about to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, the Raw and SmackDown been kind of better than some of the pay-per-views lately.
Yeah.
As far as an overall collection and show, you know what I mean? So
Yo, the first couple of Netflix Raws, they were all pay-per-views to me.
yeah, like it been big matches, good title changes, good storyline build-ups, good storyline endings. Like it's been dope. I'm enjoying wrestling again for the first time in a long time, and I appreciate what they doing. It does get a little muddled up at times. I think the tag team division needs a lot of cleaning up as far as like
Bro.
speaking of tag team, that was the last thing I did want to say. SmackDown. Street Profits are your new tag team champions. So glad they won.
Dude, they had the tag team champion like ship last week. They were just
But I'm glad they won it again. I'm hoping that this is the start of a push for Montez Ford.
yeah, because individually he's a
Like,
great.
he
They're
is
both good, but
the nigga is a star, man. They gotta get his dude a real chance at a push. And I ain't saying it gotta be up there with Seth and them, but at least on that intercontinental level, US championship level to get him some like he got it. You can make up a heel or a baby face. It don't matter. He got good mic skills. He's great in the ring. Like he got it. He's a star. Let him
Mm,
chat. Um, but yeah, shout out to them. And their match was probably the match of the week overall.
yeah.
Like that match was dope. That was one of the best ladder matches I've seen since back in the TLC days and shit with the Dudleys and them. Like
Mm,
that was a good ass fucking match. And I like that they ended without some weird, crazy finish. They kind of let the ending just be the ending. And I
mhm.
it was just a good match. Whoever booked it and planned it, whether it was the wrestlers themselves or the agents helped, it was a good match. Dope to see them, and I hope this is a good push for this year for them. Um, and I wouldn't mind seeing them in the New Day at some point face off in like a let's bring the tag team. Like, let's just have one tag team belt. And
Yeah.
some of these belts can be consolidated. Like I feel like we belt heavy, and some of them are not meaning anything anymore. So let's consolidate some of them. Let's put the top of the top where they belong, fighting for the belt, and have everybody else kind of clawing for it. And let's get the new Street Profits in a match because I think that would be a dope match from a wrestling standpoint, and I think the angles they would take on each other would be dope.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see it.
But yeah, man. Clean up the tag team division. You can go ahead and let Charlotte Flair go on about her business. Jake Fatu and Braun Breaker are the breakout stars of this week. Randy Orton and John Cena is about to be a really good feud up until whenever they, when they face off and stuff. I think that's going to be a really good way to kind of start off the year leading into the next WrestleMania. Seth Rollins and them are a problem. Immediately a problem.
Mm-hmm.
The whole WWE needs to be on notice. Um, I don't know where Roman Reigns goes from here.
I
He
don't either.
he's kind of not quite fitting into the bloodline thing anymore. He's kind of not quite fitting into this Seth Rollins CM Punk thing. Like he's kind of just maybe have him and Seth feud because and maybe have him kind of get his group together to go against Seth and them. But well, that could work. Him and Fatu against Seth and Braun.
CM Punk and him going to have an uneasy alliance.
That's possible. I definitely see that as a strong possibility as well. Um, I just want to see Braun Breaker spear more people. That's entertaining as fuck. Um, Logan Paul needs to stop getting as much hate as he's getting. He's a good wrestler. Just accept him. He's here. Deal with it. Becky Lynch is going to make an amazing heel, and I hope she beats Laura Valkyria again. Just because I don't know who Laura Valkyria is like that, so I don't mind her losing. I think Becky should get the Intercontinental title and bring some prestige back to that belt. Um, Dominic Mysterio is about to have an amazing face run.
Mm-hmm.
And chicken tendies is something that we're gonna hear a lot about over the next year. So
Well,
shout
we
out to
don't
him.
talk about EO having the championship. So that's it.
Io, just get the belt off her and we can be done. And I don't got nothing else to say about her. I'm good on that. I'm very good on it. Yep. Um so yeah, man, that's been the wrestling take for this week. Let's end with face vid reaction, man, and go ahead and close this thing out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to see if I can
Mm-hmm.
because that's what was playing that weird shit at the beginning
Oh,
of
that was playing the noise and shit.
yeah, that like
Okay.
was below that short was doing some weird shit and yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't appreciate it, but it was doing it.
Yeah, I can see how that would be annoying as fuck.
And then you know how usually like when your tab when you got a window open and it's playing something, you can see the little volume thing in the tab.
Mm-hmm.
Tell, oh, that's the tab that's playing music. Nothing was showing that. So I'm sitting here
They
looking like,
tweaked it.
okay, my mic thing on StreamYard ain't doing it. So is it me? What is this? It was pissing me off. I tell you that. Oh, it was sure enough pissing me off. All right, let me see if I can do this thing. Man, that's great.
The mic sound nice.
Check one.
All right, let me see. Okay, here we go. We go to history. See, also, this computer is a lot slower than my old MacBook, so it take a minute.
Well,
Nigga
you
run 10
figured.
tabs, that shit act like it's running the algorithm
Well,
to
you
save
figured.
the world or something.
Phace, is this what you talking
What?
about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's all.
Yeah, I've heard this before. It was my theme song.
Boy, you random as hell. The fuck? I was like, is this shit doing it again? Is that do I need to close this tab?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today.
Damn right.
Yeah, I know that. I wish I could find an AI way to make that part of the theme song. Who you fucking think you fucking with? I'm the fucking boss. And I feel like slapping a nigga today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Telling you, man, you put a whoa in your song, man. It's gonna do what it do. Yo, this shit is not going. I don't even know if Pat can share screen because that nigga hold his phone.
I
Let me
can't.
stop. All
They don't
right.
even got the feature up there with my shit.
Yo, my
Whoa.
shit is not. This shit is
I feel like
not
slapping
working.
a nigga today.
Slapping this tab today. Whoa, whoa. Like, just do what I want you to do. I don't understand why you're giving me a hard time here. Like, why won't technology just do what I wanted to do? Like, why does it have to give me a like?
That's the other reason why I be playing this song. I can see Phace walking through his job, listening to this shit, pointing at niggas. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's what I be doing in my
With a
mind
little
all day.
throw at the side first, looking like Link on Mod Squad.
Damn right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's a platform.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get this video to play for you, Face. I got you, man. I will save this segment somehow, some way, even if technology tries to fail me. Did I get it? Okay, I think I got it. Hold on. Now I gotta try to pause it so it don't play before. Man, fuck it.
These 4 lines, I just needed to stand there until 5:30 today.
You're messing with me.
Not one bit.
I'll just let it play again.
Because if I stand in this square all day and then you don't show up,
Forget it. I'll just ask when your friends.
Wait, $50 cash.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do
Man, this shit, yeah.
it.
Very good. I'll see you at 5:30 today.
I'll see you next.
You better show up.
Whoa.
Great job.
Thank you.
Michael, I'd like to offer you a full-time position
Oh, this is pissing me off.
here.
Same thing as today?
Yes, but instead of $50, I'll pay you $200.
Yes. Absolutely. I'd love to.
Very good.
Great.
You look like an evil Hugh Jackman.
What's up, buddy? Whoa. Watch out. I gotta stay here.
Dang.
What do you mean? I'm working. Can you see?
Man, this shit is horrible. I apologize. There.
We just wanted to come by and see if you want to skate Midtown with us.
I'd love to come, man, but I'm working. I really can't.
Is anyone even watching you?
I'm making a living. All right, yeah, let's get out.
That wasn't the
Here,
question.
see you around. Move, bitch. Heck, I just. I'm so sorry. Please help me, man. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I'm sorry, ma'am. He's getting away, please. You, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of work right now.
There you go. Your day's pay.
Excuse me, sir.
What's that?
Never mind.
What do you do?
Nothing.
There you go. Your day's pay. You've been loyal, reliable. You're an asset to me.
Thank you, sir.
Come with me. I'm raising your salary by 30%.
Really?
And now, you're here.
No. Really?
Go ahead.
This thing is massive. You can see the bridge from here.
You earned it.
This is incredible.
Your day's pay, $2,000.
Thank you. Excuse me, but I'd like to retire now if I could.
It's been a pleasure working with you. Do you see these 4 lines? I just needed to.
Okay. So,
This is how I
I don't know
felt
whether I should start with
at
my questions or
Thanksgiving.
let you. Okay. So I get the part about like the rat race, don't get stuck in a job so much where you don't actually live your life and stuff like that. I got that part. What the fuck was the clown? What did he followed the man and found the clown? What? I don't get what? Explain. My
Maybe
brain is
I don't know, but all I can take from that is that the people that you think are in control are really clowns outside of like your position. Like you caught him at home and he was a clown at home. So I don't know. So I don't know about that part.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, is he saying that the dude dreamed of being a clown, so he was able to go live his life as a clown because you were standing in his position where he was supposed to be standing, or
That could probably be it too.
parts of it just
That's for
I get the
interpretation.
overarching message though. Don't man wanted to learn how to skateboard and shit and wait around so long to try it because he was at work all the time. I get that part. That makes sense. We all feel like we on that hamster wheel sometime. Yeah, but the clown just. I'm sorry, my brain is stuck on that moment. And I feel like it was important because them around the corner for us to see that, and then it was just like, what? It didn't fit
I
the rest
don't
of.
know.
Didn't really fit the theme of the rest of the video. It was like so jarring of like the rest of the video was like in this weird almost blues type of hue, and then it's just this one colorful ass moment with this man in his room putting on clown shit.
Now I feel that it's one of two things. It could have a deeper meaning that we're not seeing, or it could just been put in there randomly to make people think it has a deeper meaning. But it's just a random old dude. He just put no clown makeup.
That too.
My brain is so stuck. Like I just need to know like what was the mean? Why did that happen? Like my brain literally like because I had already caught the message of the video like by that point, but then that happened and I'm just like stuck there for the rest. Like why did they do that? And then I keep waiting for it
I'm
to come.
gonna
I'm thinking like
I'm
it's
gonna
some
go with the supervisor shit.
or I'm like what? Oh man, okay, that's all right.
The
Yo,
world is run by clowns.
the other part that was wild to me, how they just had that old man fall like nigga, that first step on that skateboard was horrible. That nigga body crumbled, didn't it?
Dude,
God. Yo,
He
he
spent
broke
all
down
his
so
his
fast.
days
So
standing
went
and
fast.
down like a sack
how
of
to move his
potatoes.
leg.
I thought he died or something. I was like, did he just get on the skateboard and die? Like his body just
Went down
dang.
like a 5 pound sack of potatoes.
Boy, I don't know what to react to, but just say don't let the job steal your life and don't follow a clown nigga, I guess. I don't know.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought
I
you
felt
had
that
been
way when I
talking
was in my tech support job.
about
Staying
the
in
clown.
one spot.
Ho 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 ho. Did you just say that's what you did in your escort job? Stay in one
I
spot?
tech support. Tech support.
Oh.
Dog, you need
Oh,
to be a
okay.
rapper.
What?
When you rhyme that
Okay.
escort with support, nigga, like you need to be a rapper. Nigga,
I
platinum.
guess the way I thought you
Nigga, I
said
said
escort. My bad.
support, B.
That whole sequence right there is crazy to me. Yep. Yep. Yep.
My bad.
I,
Nigga
I,
said,
yep. I'm off now. Okay, you got me, guys. All right.
I said my tech support job. I literally sat in one spot for 10 hours while the world
Was
passed.
did your boss wear clown makeup and a wig?
No, but sometimes, you know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Okay.
Some of them were women. Some of them did have wigs on
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of makeup.
Wigs and a lot of makeup.
And that's all I know. What was happening?
No, I went to I accidentally went to the Nate Short by mistake. And it got weird. The clown was weird enough, but then I don't know. My algorithm be all fucked up a good week and a half after this show every week. I had to go back through and purge a lot of shit and be like, oh, how did that get on? Okay, why is that recommended to me? Let me get that off of here. Okay. And then we get back, and then we be right back here again, and then we do it again.
Yeah. Wait the next time.
Nigga, you should have seen my shit after that time when y'all was it Phace or Pat when y'all introduced us to pegging?
Oh no, that was Pat. That was Face. That was
You said it right the first time.
Nah, that was Face. I ain't say shit. No,
I was,
that was you.
I
That
was
was
like,
you, sir.
oh,
That
why did?
was fucking you.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't even introduce that damn topic just because.
I
Just cause.
don't know one of y'all to go ahead and get like a high powered laptop or something so y'all can start running the show and then y'all can be the one to bring up videos on y'all computer.
Oh shit.
These links into my shit. FBI was like,
Oh.
Mm-mm.
This nigga said no, that was Pat. No.
Nah, hey, I was looking at my name when I was trying to say Face. No. Mm-mm. That's my religion. I don't even want to say Peggy Bundy.
Oh shit.
I don't even want to say Legos because that's too close to peg.
Oh fuck.
All right, let's start talking about that now. Still on my computer, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I gotta live here. You play too much. You do know what. But yeah, man, that's been our show for the week, man. I don't have nothing else, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all thought about the video with the clown man. Are you in a rat race right now? Let us know what your thoughts are about, this past week in wrestling. It was
I
a
bet
pretty.
the clown man took over the whole video. He was in there for 5 seconds.
I'm sorry that was jarring because it was so weird. It didn't fit nothing else. Everything else in the video fit except for him running around the corner to see this nigga putting on clown stuff. Like,
That
and
was
then
an Easter egg.
you never saw him like
For no
going to work
reason.
with the clown stuff, or it's like, is that his other job? Is that what he really does? Is that how he's getting the money to pay this nigga every day? Like, what is the purpose of this? Like, what is the clown? I don't get it. It would have made more sense for the dude standing in that square to end up with clown slowly by surely for the message of the video than the dude that's the boss man who never ages for some reason, who also may be Lucifer, because the nigga definitely looked the same the whole video, which is crazy. As this other nigga looked like Methuselah all of a sudden, and this nigga still look 33. So what the fuck? I don't even understand that part. But yeah, hey man, let us know what y'all thought about WrestleMania. Let us know what y'all thought. Here's the top 3. What are your favorite movies since 2015? Let us know down in the comments. Keep the conversation going. You can see at the bottom of the screen how you can support if you want to. If you want to. The best way to do it though is just hit that like button. Share it with somebody if you had a good time. And then subscribe if you're new. Otherwise, man, Phace, how can they get the merch and all that good stuff? All right, we'll just go to R Trade Clothing. R Trade Clothing. That's ARTRE Clothing. We can't spell clothing for you because Phace won't let us. But that's where you can get the merch.
Hell no.
Coach and 83. And there goes Phace again.
Nigga made you do the whole commercial and then said,
Yeah, how can they get in touch with us offline?
oh man, after I stopped laughing, it's @THEPODNAS. That's @THEPODNAS. That's all of our social medias: Twitch, TikTok, X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, Blue Sky, Instagram, all them, and on Facebook, Tis Face Pat all the partner.
Hey man, I know I ask this every week. What the fuck is blue sky, man? How does it look? Like the fuck is like
It's just reverse
Like,
Twitter.
yeah, I was gonna say it looked like Twitter, but with a butterfly
or,
instead of
oh, so the Twitter don't exist no more?
It
does.
exists, but Elon bought it and he
Elon bought it.
renamed it X.
Elon,
I get it. I get it.
a lot of people, so they made Blue Sky to like as an alternate for people who didn't want to be.
Mm.
But then like
Oh, okay.
and it becomes the same thing. So it's just Twitter part 2.
So don't Trump got one too?
It would probably be X.
He got a social media too. It's like Truth or some like it's like some with Truth or something like that. It's one of them red state
Oh, okay.
buzzwords. That's the name of it. It's like Truth.
I wonder if I can go in as a black man. Never stop.
But yeah, the right wing got their own too. Yeah, man, it's all the same shit.
Oh, okay. My bad for messing up the outro, but just had that question.
You all good. But yeah, man. At the partners, holler at us. We'll be back next week, man. As always, man. I've been 1/3 of the partners. Been your boy Tiz. I've been along with.
In a land filled of despair, destruction. One man and one man alone. That thing ain't me. Anyway, it's Padawan, the other third of the partners. And I'm along with
In a land filled with criminals, there can be one man who can come into the light and stop them all. That man is Padawan. But
know
this
that?
man is Phace. And I'm in the place.
Don't ask me to help you. I ain't gonna help you. I'm gonna watch you.
I don't know what the hell be going on in here. It just be happening.
Yep.
Just be here. But it happens. And y'all was here to finish. Welcome to the Podnas. Peace, Nick. Have a great
You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with us.
And
Thank
now
you.
now go to sleep, everybody.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the fucking boss.